Hey everyone, welcome to the EunityCast, episode 11. I'm Dan, or Captain Brenner. This idiot is...
Riccio! Sorry.
Further reinforcing my point. This guy...
Somppi!
Wow, that was a little too in character. So yeah, welcome everybody to the 11th episode, and
Yeah, if we'll kind of do that again. This is Dan, I'm Somppi, that's Riccio.
and it is April... 11 or 12? It says April 11, 12.
11th.
11th. Yes, 12.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
yeah, 11th.
Anyway, it's a great time.
Yeah, well, for those in the chat, we're recording it really late normally than usual. I think we're like 2 hours late.
And
we have had to MacGyver the most like
we'll probably put some pictures up of our setup if we can possibly.
Yeah,
I'll take some after.
Yeah,
and I'll take some on my nice camera.
Yeah.
Okay, you should probably just do that.
But for those of you watching it on YouTube, it is hopefully going up on Thursday right now.
Yes,
and
yes.
it is Thursday. You guys are having a great time. Hopefully, you're either on the can or you're playing some Minecraft and you're just listening to our voices or something. I don't even know. Anyways,
Weird.
point is.
Anyways.
Should we hop into it?
Yeah.
It's really sweet.
Yeah, it is really sweet. So I guess we'll kind of get this started off with. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
What we played? We just always go in this direction. Right?
Yeah.
We do? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what we did last week.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough. Alright, well, starting this off, I'm going to start with one of Riccio's favorite games. I have played some StarCraft matches. Which have been good, actually. I kind of stopped playing StarCraft because I kept getting cheesed all the time. I'm in Bronze League. There's no way in hell I'm in Silver or anything higher than Bronze. But I was played a couple of matches with a buddy, and I realized why.
What do you play?
I play Terran.
Ha!
Terran.
Ha!
You're the odd man out here.
Yeah, you are.
Too.
Okay.
Yeah. But I stopped playing because I kept on getting cheesed by people, and it was like cannon rushes and like the 6 pools. I've got stopped perfectly because I can make that wall really quickly and I'm good. But cannon rushes, I don't really like. I'll scout a little bit, and then that one little tiny spot you forget to scout, or it's just that little tiny bit in your base where you don't see them. And it's like I go walk over and it's like, oh shit, there's like 12 cannons. Well, GG. Like leave. I don't even try and get out of them anymore. I played like 15 matches, and every single fucking match I got cheesed. It was retarded.
See.
I think season 7 actually started today.
Yeah, it started a few weeks out. Oh no, it's every 3 to 4 weeks.
I think it's like today now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know now they reset their seasons every few weeks now instead of every few months.
Oh, really?
But not to be an elitist, but for you to say that you're losing to cheese is telling me that you're not.
I don't
best
play
at
very
it.
often.
Because when somebody cheeses you, that means that you just got a free win to them because it's so easy to stop.
I don't play very often. I don't look at builds either.
I'm pretty
throwing
sure.
my shit into the
Okay,
wall.
he's a bronze player. I'm a silver player, but every time I do placement matches, I get put in gold or platinum.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So I just lose constantly. So I don't
Yeah.
play 1v1s anymore after the placement matches.
Yeah.
And you were the only one who's above
I'm
medal rank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're in Diamond now.
I'm in Diamond in 2s. I should be Diamond in 1s. Well, at least last time I played, but
You haven't played
It's a
the
new
placement.
season. We are all nothing.
yeah,
Maybe.
I should probably get placed.
Yeah. You
Put
probably
my place. I gotta put my place.
I'll see if I can continue my tradition of getting placed in gold.
for some magical reason.
I think gold was
unbeknownst.
my favorite because I was just like it was. Yes, I'd get some
No
good matches,
cheesing, not
but
hard.
but then it would just be me stomping everybody, just like Wayne going platinum, and then. No, it's actually not been too bad. But
Yeah.
I wanna
Well, you
put-
haven't played in like a month.
Yeah, about a month. I
Which
need
is
to
really
get.
weird.
I want to mainling more people, so I gotta get back into that.
Actually, I did win one of my matches from a cheese. I got blocked off by a cheese cannon rush by 2.
I would love a cheese cannon, actually.
Yeah, cheese cannon. But I got blocked off. I was playing 2s, and I got blocked off by 2 Protoss cannon rushes. So I just built up Marauders, and nobody expects Marauders anymore. I just walked into the base.
Wait,
blew up
Marauders
the
or
supply-
Reapers?
Oh, sorry, Reapers.
Reapers, okay.
Yeah, just Reapers. Just like rolled Reapers into their base. I think I only had
a lot
like
of similar
maybe.
terminology between this and Mass
Yeah.
Effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just rolled in with like 6 Reapers, took out both supply
Why does
chains,
that
and then
feel
GG'd.
Well, you were against Toss?
Yeah, I was
Okay,
against
you
2
just tried the
tops.
shit, okay.
Yeah, I just went in
What's
to
going on?
the mineral line and just took out both sets of Reapers or both sets of.
StarCraft, why are you so
Pros.
good? I just got
You can get you a spoiler shock collar there, so every time you're thinking about it.
Yeah, we're gonna shot call you.
Whoa, but what?
But every time you think about giving out a spoiler,
4?
any game,
Wow.
we're just gonna we'll have this button. Actually, Dan will have the button because he'll know the spoiler and he'll just hit it, and hopefully his thumb will stick or the button will
Start
stick.
saying something like, he was a zombie, schizophrenia, waking up from a drink, just like yelling shit. I'm just like dying in the corner. It was a joke! I don't even know this existed! No, but
Come out, your hair's all fucking pointy and shit. Like you look like an
I am a Goku! My power level's 9,000. That's like a few episodes in! Just die.
Oh god, your heart just gives out.
Great, that is a terrible way. That's a spoiler! Oh shit. What if that happens later on in my life? Next got a shot collar you. Anyway, that's just you're playing some StarCraft.
Played some League of Legends as well as per usual.
I actually kind of got back into that.
Yes, and I'm so disappointed you didn't actually message me to play.
I'm still never gonna play that.
No, you should. Like, I know you had this. Like, I want you to tell
that
the people
community
of your
is corrosive.
Tell them your first ever League of Legends experience.
Oh, well, I haven't heard this.
Oh, you haven't heard this?
No, I haven't heard
okay. So I downloaded the game. I played the tutorial.
Good.
You play as the archer girl, Ash.
Oh,
okay.
you were tutorial.
Yeah, there's a tutorial.
And then yeah,
there's a totally. What?
I didn't know there was a tutorial. I wonder if everyone was so angry when I had questions. Anyway, go on.
So then I join in, and the tutorial just teaches you about, this is called a lane. These are called mobs, or whatever they are, the guys that run up ahead of you. Yeah, sure. And then it says, hey, you finished the tutorial. It's like a 3-step tutorial. So it says, hey, join an online match. Play with the community.
Join this great community.
And so I joined, and I picked... I think out of the 8 starting ones, then I just picked a melee guy.
Oh yeah,
and so I bought like a sword and whatever to start out, and then I walked down the middle lane, and the chat exploded because there was 2 enemy guys in the middle lane, and one guy from my team went to each lane. So I was like, I'll go help the guy who has to deal with 2. So I walked down the middle lane.
Nope.
And apparently that is totally wrong.
Yeah,
and they spammed the hell out of the chat. They were like, what the hell are you doing? Get back to the... And I was like, all right, quit. And I uninstalled the game. And that was the end of that. And...
Pretty sure they use harsher terms than the ones you use.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
but
it's always...
It was almost too fast for me to keep up with reading.
I can't count the amount of times that I've played that game, and I don't even play it that much. But I've been called a penis like near over 100 times. I think I have like 60 matches under my belt, if even, and that's not much. I know 60 maybe sounds like a lot, but that's if I'm over 100 and I played 60 matches, that means like numerous times throughout one match I've been called a penis. And sometimes it doesn't happen. I just spit on myself, but that's great.
You're not the greatest.
No, I just the reason I got back into it is because I think they put out a new character or something. Yep. I still don't know like fuck all about any of the new characters.
I think it's the new one.
Lulu's the new one, and then I kind of saved up my IP, which is like the in-game currency you can get for playing matches, to buy one character. I was like, oh, I really want to get Wukong, which is like some monkey dude, and then people were like, oh, you should get Lulu. Like, she's really fun to play as a support class, and I really like being that kind of buffy dude. Buffy? Anyway. So...
Just picture Riccio in that corset.
Yeah.
The vampire corset.
Oh, Slayer vampire. Anyway, I just spinning or something. Anyway.
Jesus Christ. I'm glad I'm not there.
I'm sorry. Anyway. So I bought Lulu, and I've been having a great time, and every time I tell people, like, yeah, I got back into League of Legends a little bit, and I've been playing Lulu, and they're like, oh, that fucking OP character? What the hell, man? I'm like... Okay, well, I was trying to help out a little bit. It's cool. I'm sorry. Everybody's just really angry apparently when you buy really new characters. Or something.
Because they're all really unbalanced when they first
Is there a situation in which 100% of the players you are playing with are not angry?
Yeah, actually.
Yes. If ever I am, let's say, this OP character, and I'm in a lane with somebody else, and I'm just like, hey, we'll kill this thing, no problem. We'll be the top lane, whatever, getting all these kills and being fed, and I'm like, yeah.
No, but I mean,
that guy's happy. Everybody else is hating me, though.
It's 4-on-4, right?
5-on-5.
5-on-5? Okay. So all 10 players have the possibility of having a good game and being happy.
Yeah, actually. So there was one match where I don't know if it's a really like close match. Like I've played in matches where it's
and no one walked down the wrong lane.
No one walked down the wrong
lane
or anything like that. But like I've had matches where both teams have been at the like Nexus, which is the final point. Both teams have super minions, and it's literally down to that like 2 seconds, 2 hits, like before one team wins another. And that was a great match. Everybody was like GG, like the chat and the party after. Everybody was just like, talking about it, like what was good, what was bad, stuff like that. But I've been in matches too where I've been on both the receiving end and the giving end of like a match where the best one I ever had was we beat a team 152-1 kill.
What's that score mean?
Like we had 152 kills.
Is that on other heroes?
Like killed the other team 152 times to their 1 kill of one of our characters. And like I'm not even kidding you. Like we were I think we were at like 70 kills, and we didn't even realize in the chat that somebody was like, "Man, this game would be really fun if we had a kill," because it was 70-0.
Wow. And
they would there were 2 guys on their team who refused to surrender, and we didn't realize we had killed them so many times, so we weren't touching towers at all. We were just roaming the woods and trying to get kills, and it ended up to be 152
I don't think I've ever seen a match go higher than like 40 or 50.
We played for I think it was like an hour and 60 minutes. Or sorry, an hour,
2 hours.
Sorry,
That's
an
great.
hour and 50 minutes or something like that. It was close to 2 hours. Shut up, Riccio. But anyways, it was just I felt really bad.
That was 60 minutes. It was close to 2 hours. It was roughly
2 hours. But then I've also had a game where we got our ass kicked 90-10. So it's like I've been on both ends.
I think the only good thing that gives a smile to my face is when you either like destroy another team and like it's that victory thing or like defeat thing is coming up, and it's either you're getting like your entire team, if you lost, going like fuck this, fuck that guy, and then you have that one dude in your team who whether team lost who's just like GG guys.
Yeah.
Like, that one happy dude, I'm like, you.
Yep.
Everybody could be
always
as
GG.
Pretty much a constant.
Yeah.
There's always one guy.
There's one guy who even if he gets his ass kicked goes GG.
Yeah.
It just always happens.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm
So
that
I
guy.
guess that's what makes it a good community.
Yeah, sometimes I'm done. I'm like, oh, that fucking sucked. But like, you want to play another one? Let's go. Like,
Yeah.
It's just like I'm not actually pissed. But like some people, like before that happens, and like when that surrender, like you can click yes or no, that fucking box just explodes with hate.
Yep.
Molten, burning
hate.
just pulling out. Anyway.
It's even worse in the Han community before that kind of got wrecked by Dota 2.
Yeah, never.
I played Han once, and I happened to name my character after a guy in League named Tarek. I logged into a game, and I didn't even move off the platform, and people were just yelling at me, like all caps. I think like every second word was like fuck or something like that. Like it was just punctuated with fucks. And it was just like the second I logged in, because you can log into like games kind of going, it was just like filled up, and I'm like my chat bar for some reason I had like made it like half the screen, so all it was just.
I wish periods were called fuck.
Ew.
Actually, no, that would be weird.
You don't know what you're saying. I would stop with this.
Yeah, because then if you
nope, just
nope,
just stop.
nope.
Anyway,
Anyways, I got another game that you convinced me to buy after the podcast last week.
Oh yeah,
is Shoot Many Robots.
there's a lot of robots.
He convinced you to buy.
Yeah.
I convinced you to buy.
You convinced me to buy it?
Yeah,
You
you
buy
played
convinced
it
me?
at that point.
Anyways, one of
You
you
can
two...
go back and check. It was there.
Sorry, credit is due where it's due, Riccio.
I did some convincing. Thank you.
Yeah. But I ended
I
up
don't know
buying
what I'm hinting at here. I'm just gonna keep
I
shaking
brought
my
up
head.
the gnoming launcher.
Yeah, you did. Oh, that was
I,
you go.
I bought it and then I realized there was the fruit fucker in there, and I was just getting
Which is a
great
fantastic
animation.
head armor piece.
Yeah.
Adds penetration.
You haven't seen that armor piece yet, have you?
Wait till you get there. It's like I think it's like level 9 or 10.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty.
I'm
It's
just
pretty
about
low.
there.
Yeah.
I think I'm like 8.
Buy that as soon as you can.
Yeah, it's great. I think actually last time I played, my character is now wearing pink fairy wings, pink pantyhose for higher jump, a Viking helmet, and what? No, that's it. That's all. You can only have a helmet, a chest. Yeah,
Yes,
that's all I
3
have.
pieces. Yeah.
And then I just have a huge minigun as my secondary. So
Oh, yeah?
What level are you?
29 now, I think.
I am 19. I'm 20. I'm around 20.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't
Holy
played much.
shit.
You should get it for PC and we'll
No,
play
I'm
it.
not gonna buy the game twice.
$10.
I don't know what the max level is. It seems like it's 50.
I thought it was 50.
Except for
It is 50. Dustin's at it.
Okay, is he?
Yeah.
Okay, because like we were saying last time, there's normal, hard, and extreme or whatever.
Insane,
Insane. I'm almost done normal, and I'm at like level 30 something, and every level I'm rank up like once or twice.
Really?
I feel like you're gonna hit that cap, and then you're gonna spend like the next 2 difficulties just being max level or something. But at least when you look at the items you can buy at level 50, they're all like 500,000 nuts.
Oh yeah, they're
And there's,
fucking expensive.
Yeah.
So
But it just makes you want to farm to... Like, I've already got ones that are, like, I picked out at a list that I'm like, okay, I've discovered these.
Yeah.
Now I have to get the nuts for it. It's
But speaking actually gameplay-wise, because I know we spoke about it a bit last cast,
Yeah.
but what I noticed on the...
again, I was the only one.
Yeah.
yeah, you're the only one who played it. So.
But what we noticed, at least on the PC version, from what I understood, the Xbox One is kind of 8 direction shooting or whatever. Up, down, top,
Well, it's
whatever.
if you're pushing the stick, you're running in the general direction stick. That
So you got to
it's
run and
supposed-
shoot unless you hold strafe or whatever.
the left trigger, and then you stand still, and then you.
So it's like it's
Yeah.
like normal Contra. On the PC, however,
You can just spin that shit.
you move left and right, and wherever the hell your mouse is, you shoot in like 360. It's not perfectly 360. There's like this little notch from up and kind of like top.
Yeah, that you
sides.
can't quite...
Yeah, you
That's
can't
not perfect.
shoot like.
Yeah.
But every other direction is pretty much like 360 degree, and I can't tell if it's making it easy because we can kind of like jump in any direction, just be firing all around us and like mealing and like just. It seems really easy.
If you're playing on Xbox, though, if you're like jumping around trying to hit stuff below you, you can just pull left trigger in the air and like.
Oh,
Okay,
really? You,
that's
can,
not-
so
you can
it's-
even aim down.
Yeah.
That's not too
in
bad.
there.
not.
I was, however, surprised you can't use the 360 controller. on
Yes,
PC.
yes, they don't have gamepad,
That really surprised the hell out of me.
which is
Well, it would
Very funny.
change the way the game is
dynamic
played,
of it, yeah.
considering
Yeah.
PC controllers.
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's almost like anyone playing with a controller would just be at a disadvantage.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
but I mean, it is only co-op, so...
It's not like
but,
well, there
no.
is the leaderboard. Like I know,
There is matchmaking.
Yeah.
We'll jump in with
Yeah.
random people. So
Yeah.
well, when I started playing up and you had already played, I think it was like 3 hours or something like that,
Yeah.
more than that. When I got it, I replayed the first level probably 10 times, so I was right near your score because it was like Riccio's gotten this score, and I played through it once, kind of did it, and was like, oh, that's not high of a score. Well, I'm gonna play this until I get close to Riccio's score. So if you look at like the levels that I've played, I'm either just above you or just below you in score.
There's one level that I've been playing. So I play it 4-player co-op with some buddies, and there's one level. It's a survival map, which you just kind of like waves away to stuff.
Yeah.
And I think every time I play it, you get like 230,000.
Oh yeah, if you live through one of those, yeah.
Well, the ones I'm building up to it, the first one's like 30K, and then it's
I think it's
60K,
like
90.
fourth world, like second level. Or
Yeah,
something.
exactly that one. And it's retarded. It's like, oh, dude, I really want to get these items, and then it gets split at the end for who gets how many, but still 4 ways.
It's not
200,000.
dependent on who picks up each.
Yeah,
Not
no,
or
it's
anything.
like first, second, third.
It takes your grand total and whoever gets placed.
But even then, it's like 1,000 difference, maybe.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
So it's
not
really
like
not
you-
like, oh fuck, I should have done like better, and you lose a lot of stuff. It's not like that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there's one level which like, oh, we really want to get these, I don't know, this jetpack or something, and you just get like 70K for doing this one level. It's
Really?
great.
Have you bought the astronaut helmet and jetpack yet?
No, not yet. I heard
That
there's
makes
an
you all
achievement
weird and floaty.
Really?
Really?
Like
You're like,
yeah, it's, Dustin argues that makes the game horrible and terrible to control.
Really?
I argue that it makes it hilariously fun, and it's
Really?
a different game at that point.
Oh, nice.
Because you can jetpack across the entire screen in that
Oh, really?
in that survival level. You can go from the top part all the way down to the bottom
Does
part.
it?
Just
Oh,
never
so
hitting the
so I
ground.
thought it would like keep going. It actually like goes downwards. Though.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
well, you slowly fall when
Yeah.
you use a jetpack.
Okay,
I have
it's
a
not like-
question though. Like,
Just hover.
you know how you kind of have there's like the normal walking chainsaw guy. There's the actual kind of like hard chainsaw guy that you only shoot
That
from the
you can
back.
shoot
Yeah.
in the back,
There's
yeah.
like I don't know. There's the
There's
main
that
dudes
mech
that you
weird
have.
dude who's got
Yeah.
that weird flat face.
Well, there's some that you keep getting introduced at least until maybe like the 4th world of the normal. I wonder if in hard if there's actually new stuff or if it's just getting harder and harder.
That's something
or...
we'd have to ask Dustin because
So-
he's level 50. He's maxed out.
Yeah.
And he's playing insane levels to try and get like level 50
Really?
drops.
Okay.
Really?
So
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm just about done normal. I'm gonna play way more. I mean, that game is actually really fun to play.
It's strangely addictive. Like, it was one of those ones where I was playing...
Because
while
of the mad loot.
Oh, yeah, no, it really is because of the fucking mad loot.
I kind of like not knowing what you get when you pick it up.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, I was watching
And the
TV.
level, hey, you unlocked this and this and
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, like, I was just watching TV, and I was, like, just kind of playing and playing.
You weren't
And then
taking
I
in the
was just like-
story? No.
No, but I was just like, I try and like look at the
There's
up
a
at the
dude.
TV, and I was just like,
He shoots
Nope.
robots.
He loves
pretty
that.
much.
Many of them.
What's his name?
P. Walter Tugnut.
Yeah.
P. Walter Tugnut.
You know what? There's one thing on the PC version that I don't know. One of the robots, it's either they add them in or they replace a skin or something. But there's the portal turrets. I don't know what they Change.
See, I don't. How do you get
Do they
the?
float?
How do you get the Gordon Freeman suit?
It's pants and the other thing. Pants is the Gordon Freeman suit, and then he has glasses.
Okay.
And they each level up with you, kind of like it's percentage based.
But you have to go into your.
Oh, so you can use it the whole time. If you
I don't know. It doesn't say how much it is though, so I can't compare it. It just says levels up with you, or like goes with your level. It's like, but how much?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't know. There's probably.
It's probably like all around.
Yeah.
Fine.
Decent.
Like it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought the. I played through the tutorial accidentally because I didn't realize I didn't cloud sync over to my desktop.
Oh.
I was playing on my laptop, so I had to play through the tutorial again, and I completely forgot that S was like slide.
Oh.
So I played through the first level again on my desktop, and we're just like just sliding everywhere. It's just it's ridiculous.
I think I rebinded some of my stuff, but then I had to place it back, so then it was like, I don't know. I really wish I could use a controller to be honest with that game. If it had like the 360 had the like 360 degree shooting, or at least using that controller.
It does. You just have to kind of. It's a lot of clicking and clicking L.
So,
and
but I mean,
just,
like if it was directly just like kind of it's on PC, I think it'd be so much more comfortable to move around with that stick.
Like kind of like the 360 bullet shooter style,
yeah,
where you just spin it. And
right now you have A and D, and then like Y is switch weapon, which you think would be jump, with
really
jump is
weird.
space bar, and like down is slide,
Actually,
but then X is slam.
It's A and
so
D.
it's really fucking
It's
weird.
A and D and W is actually switch weapon.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, you said Y.
Oh, Y, sorry.
Yeah, it's A and D, W switch weapon, S is for slide, space is jump, and
X is slam.
X is slam.
Jumping and holding
probably
S.
don't have that. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
but
jumping
I
and holding
the-
S is float.
Yeah.
It's
all dependent on the gear you
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, it is.
except for if you have like for some reason the Viking stuff makes you float and slide, and then like you can. It's fucking weird. Anyway, it's in slam. Anyway.
Not as like crazy stats stuff. Like I have something that's like 255% bullet damage.
Yeah, I'm like,
and
okay, yeah, done. Minus 20% health. Everything's gonna be dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
A lot of the gear I usually equip is like you get extra beers to heal yourself.
Yeah.
So
But I know I bought the beer hat.
it's 2 extras.
Yeah, I got the 2 extra beers, and then I got the backpack that you can put on too.
Yeah.
So I was just playing.
You can get like a waistband with beers in it too.
Really?
So you get 5 extra.
That's amazing.
Or you can wear tidy whities and get minus beers, but do like 200% extra damage.
Really?
Yeah, it's retarded.
I like
There's a lot of gear in that.
Yeah,
game.
there's a
lot.
massive amount of
There's
gear.
a lot.
But I like the trailer because what really sold me on it was I had never really watched the trailer on it.
I've never seen the trailer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like I was debating on buying it or not, and I
Yeah.
was looking at it, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll just watch the trailer.
So he
And,
didn't
like,
sell you on it. What the fuck?
I was still debating slightly.
We should probably watch trailers considering
Yeah.
what I just bought.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 But it was really funny
We'll
because
get into that in a second.
because
actually.
they introduce a whole bunch of different styles of characters you can play. You can play like the tank. It's got the beer helmet. It takes a lot of the aggro and stuff like that. And then there's one called the wild card, and he just has like a brown paper bag on his
I use
head.
that.
He's got a shark fin on the back, and he's got a flamethrower, and he's just like
That's pretty much
he's
everything
like
I was wearing
running
at first.
around. So funny. It's like, okay, that's sold.
There's
Fucking
really
sold.
no classes that once the
No.
chaos starts before it's just fucking.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it.
If you're killing stuff or living long enough to shoot more bullets
Yeah.
at things, then whatever.
Then your class is good.
Yeah.
Quotations. Class.
Anyway, that game is fucking sweet. It's like $50 on Steam, 1,200 I think. On...
No, it's only 10.
No, it's $10. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
it's $10. $10 on
So
Steam.
yeah, it's 10,
You buy a
10
4-pack for $30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then 10, at 800 Microsoft points on Xbox.
Yep.
Is it on PlayStation? $10.
I don't
Sure.
No, it's
think
not.
it is.
No, it's not.
No,
Okay, never mind
'cause-
then. Don't.
But it's
don't go on PlayStation to find this. You're probably
Yeah.
not gonna find it.
I was really surprised. It was produced by. It was published by Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I was really surprised when
And
I
it,
did the load up on it, and it was Ubisoft.
Actually, yeah, it on PC when you install it, it comes with something called DuckDuck, which
Yep.
is supposed to post to your Facebook every time you load up the game. Even though you don't actually jump into a match, it'll load it up and say, "Hey, I'm playing this game. You should click this link," and it loads up Steam, loads up the game, joins in your game. I enabled it so that I can get my like Facebook name and all that stuff on it, or whatever the hell it does when you're playing online. But I turned off the posts because I opened it up and it crashed, and like it posted to my Facebook wall like, "Hey, I'm playing on freaking DuckDuck," and then you posted, I think, on my Facebook. Like,
What
what the
is
fuck is
Duck
this?
Hunt?
Thank God you did that. Cause I wouldn't realize it. I'd been like, "Oh, this game's crashing. What's going on, guys? Facebook." And then so
Just like fills up the news feed of like 5 different.
yeah,
I'm playing this game.
yeah. Duck, 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 goose. Sorry, I did all that. But yeah. Anyway, so
Yeah, that's
jumping on from that.
kind of been like my I don't know staple right now. I've actually been playing it more than I've been playing Binding of Isaac because if I have like 30 minutes, I just throw into the game, do a level, and I'm out.
I know.
Like it's kind of
Literally, anytime I'm on Steam, it says, Devin's online. Devin's playing Binding of Isaac. Like
then you see too many robots. You're like,
robots.
No, but have you not been
2012?
Like, I'm starting to
Yes,
throw and
it's
shoot
starting
more
to switch, but it,
robots? No, I'm going to say robots. Robotniks.
Oh god.
Anyway.
But yeah, it's pretty much any time you log into Steam, it's Devin's online. Devin's playing Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm at like 90 hours
Don't
now
even-
or something.
A lot of that shit is totally AFK hours. I'm seeing that now.
Some is AFK.
Totally. Anyway,
There's probably about 20 AFK.
I would probably say like a quarter of that is, or a third of that is AFK.
you said
say about 20 hours is about
90.
AFK.
90, right. 90 if you subtract.
I do math.
Divide by the mass of the Earth with the rotational
Coriolis.
cork.
I know that because of Call of Duty 4.
Oh my
Great,
god.
perfect.
Yeah.
Call of Duty. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. No. So is there anything else?
Can't see the Call of Duty. Call of Duty.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
you
Oh
might.
yeah. If
Probably.
you guys can
Oh,
see.
you just turned and they saw
Perfect.
it. So great. All right.
Perfect. Yeah. Is there anything else you played this week?
I played some more Mass Effect 3.
Cool.
Did a little bit of that.
Cool.
I think I'm gonna.
Did you get to the part where? Woo! No. Sorry.
We'll just be silent. Just.
I don't know what these guys are doing.
What the fuck?
Ding dong.
Yeah.
I don't know, fuck it.
No, we won't talk about that. I think we're gonna do a big
Yeah. We'll probably do a spoiler cast at some point.
for that.
Dustin is about as far as you are.
I know, but
so
as soon as I'm done exams, I'm just gonna literally sit down one day and try and get as much as I can done.
Actually, while we're talking on Mass Effect 3, they finally put out that patch. I think that's
yes,
the face
um,
import bug, as well as DLC, but face import bug.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything else that was in that patch, actually. I'm pretty sure
that
little
was
fixes.
probably all of
Yeah.
it. It was probably other
Yeah.
minor stuff. They didn't release any like multiplayer balance
No.
notes
No.
or anything. So
Well, they're always doing little tweaks, at least on the PC, they're doing little tweaks of that in the background without telling anybody. They're like, oh, by the way, this week, like, this gun is now weaker.
no,
This
they
is more powerful.
they do that like hotfix thing that
Yeah.
people figured out for Xbox a long time ago, where
Oh,
they change like a server file.
Oh, yeah.
So-
yeah, I think they're doing the same on PC, because, like, when I load up Origin, it doesn't actually update, but apparently...
Yeah,
according
it's
to
just
their
doing the
forums-
same thing on the
It's,
Xbox.
yeah, it's
so.
just constantly going into the background.
Which
just
I'm cool
changing
with,
little things.
because all the patch notes, nothing is... It doesn't feel broken whenever you're playing it, and it just feels good.
Yeah, just
So.
it's nice that they're putting that
Tweaking little,
tweak.
like, 2 milliseconds on your Adept, like, throwing a shockwave, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
either of you try the new multiplayer maps?
No, not
No,
yet.
no. I haven't.
Okay.
It's-
I played one of them, Firebase Condor.
Okay.
There's another one which I believe is Firebase Hydra.
Okay.
They're
it two
good.
maps? Yeah, it's
it's
two
two
maps.
maps.
Okay.
And there's one new alien character in each class.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So they added a Batarian soldier
Yeah.
and a Geth infiltrator and
Krogan
Vanguard.
yeah.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it's all Geth and Batarians, and there's a
And the Asari...
Asari Justicar, which is a
Justicar,
different
right.
adept class.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Something about those characters is all the Geth and Batarians have like special moves that are not in the game.
Yeah,
otherwise.
really?
They have new heavy melees and stuff.
Oh,
Wow.
cool.
Like, is it like a new biotic moves and stuff, or just?
I don't know. I didn't unlock
Yeah.
them because
Oh,
the
yeah.
way that unlock system works is buying
yeah,
packs.
yeah.
So
I,
they do have a new like limited time pack, which is like,
Yeah.
hey, this is an Ultra Spectre pack
Really?
where you get like 2 rares and then a chance for an ultra rare and then like 2 uncommons or something. But
Okay.
it's triple the price of Spectre.
Oh, okay.
shit,
So
okay.
but
it's
you
just
get guaranteed
Cool.
rare
good
cards.
shit.
So-
Yeah, it's not like there's a
Um,
pretty good
I-
chance.
yeah.
one of my buddies actually unlocked the Krogan Battlemaster twice, or the Vanguard. They're
Vanguard.
called Battlemasters.
They're calling it Vanguard,
Yeah.
but it is a
Yeah.
Battlemaster
Yeah.
in the lore. So.
He unlocked 2 of those, so we got the colors and stuff. And instantly after, I think within like minutes, he was like bitching that I think the collision on the Krogan is fucked when you do the charge. So apparently, he's getting clipped into walls and shit. Because I think it's just like a bigger model or something.
Oh,
Yeah, that
so
makes
it's.
sense.
I heard about. I didn't actually experience it for myself, but from what I heard,
But I could imagine like a larger.
There is a new ability that the Asari Justicar has
Yeah.
called Biotic Sphere. I have no idea what it does because you can shoot biotics out of it. Biotics can come in. You can shoot out of it. Doesn't stop bullets, but it just
Less
deploys in
damage?
an area. I don't know.
Is
Weird.
it like
The only time I saw it, I was playing on a gold
I guess
map
you don't
and
know
we died
until
on wave 1.
Yeah,
so.
I guess you don't know until you actually have it unlocked and you're in that menu. And
Yeah,
I
you
want to
can-
level this up. What does it do? So okay,
I
well,
just picture for some reason I just picture like this orb being here and then another one being there and you're just shooting into the orb and bullets going out the other
it's a
side.
distraction.
Yeah.
Look,
Oh shit!
The Solarian engineer has that.
Really?
It throws down a decoy and then it just stays there and still does all the movement.
Oh really?
That you do. So
Oh yeah.
I've had internet connection problems recently. It's kind of solved now. But I was playing with Dustin and we were just playing the two of us. And I played a Solarian engineer and I put down the decoy right at the beginning and like ran off and he like looked at the screen after I did, so he thought I was like lagging out and he was like, Dan, oh god. I was like, what? Just the decoy was running around. I was like, wow, it's a good decoy. I fooled you.
I wish there'd be some sort of. I wish one of their classes had like a spell or whatever, or a power that would do like in Saints Row the Third, where you had like that lagging effect that they have when you're like Tron or whatever.
Oh,
I would almost call that a spoiler. I would.
Yeah, you need the shot.
The
collar.
gameplay of Saints Row the Third is really
Okay. There's a lag mechanic at some point for some reason. I wish that would.
There is a fantastic level full of meta mechanics at the end of the second act.
Yes.
Or no, that's
no, it's not even. No,
that's really that's weirdly placed. I think actually, I don't think that's the end of anything. Anyways,
it depends on when you do that person's missions, I guess.
You should probably play Saints Row the Third.
Yeah, you should probably play, if you haven't played Saints Row the Third.
I know we had a lot of fun playing it on. The
but you just rolled in and turned on cheats and just started killing people. So it wasn't really.
Well, we spent like 40 minutes just beating the shit out of each other.
If you can just sit down with the game, and resist the urge to turn on any cheats.
No, but here's the thing: if I actually want to take that like a game seriously, like with Skyrim, I have no mods in it whatsoever, like at all. I've got nothing in it. But when it comes to like some other games that I'm not taking seriously, for instance Deus Ex, I will just try and break the fucking game no matter what I do. It just all depends on how I start the game. If I start the game being like, okay, I'm gonna do this the proper way, then it's fine. I'll just follow it perfectly. If I'm shooting hookers in the face,
hold on, wait, let's take it back for a second. When you say proper way, which game are you talking about here? Skyrim or Deus Ex?
Skyrim.
So
I don't think
properly
there is
playing
a proper
is
way.
disarming and nakedizing town after town of people. Just pull the bones out of a dragon, you just sneak up on it. Like, don't need those. Just like
just a flip.
Anyway,
actually, I wonder if I can do that.
You probably cannot.
Oh, sweet, a leg. But
I'll bet you, even if you pull the dragon bones out, the dragon will be totally fine.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Please, human skull.
Just deflates, like the actual model falls in.
Look up a mod. Maybe that exists.
I'm pretty sure. Well, I saw that in like a YouTube video. Somebody's making fun of it. Pickpocketing. Anyway, yeah. Holy shit.
Let's not regress back into
Skyrim. Yeah. Let's
well, I did play a little bit of that, but I didn't unfortunately have anything worthy of a story this time. I just kind of like
just playing.
I just like rolled in, killed the town, and then rolled out. It's kind of what I did. I only played like.
I was more buying lives.
No.
I still can't play Skyrim. I don't know. I keep trying. Like tonight, I got like 3 hours. It's like 2 in the morning. I can just pass out at 5, and I just load into it. And I'm like.
But you want to what?
I'm just gonna play something else.
You kind of burned it for me because I loaded in this week and I was like, man, Riccio says this is really slow, and then I just like started walking and I was just like,
no, it's a good game.
Fuck! Alright, time to just fast travel where the fuck I'm going now.
I found that if I'm doing any quest, the game is not fun at all. But if I just like uncheck everything and I'm just like, oh, random marker, feel like just running in this direction for like an hour.
That's
like,
what I normally do.
But the second we go to a quest, I'm like, you are just so fucking boring to look at. It's like, you should really go and check out the farms over there. They're really great. There's probably dragons about. You should go save it.
There was a clear point when I was playing that game where I would listen to everything everyone said. I would walk
when I started,
every point, and then maybe about 5 or 6 hours in, I was just like, okay, I'm reading this dialogue. I turn subtitles on. I'm just skipping this.
Shut the fuck up, please, and let me.
I forgot to turn
fast traveling everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I've gotten to the point where I've explored most of all the like outer camps and all the mines and everything, so I kind of know where everything is. So it's like, oh, there's a marker here. Just like fast travel to just outside that marker, and I'm like, just like fast travel.
Games become a whole different experience when you skip every cutscene and have no idea what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I kind of got there. Like main quest where they would talk. talking about whatever the heck is going on about certain characters, and I'm just like, I don't even remember what the fuck this guy's name is. Like, some A word. Yeah, good. Just fucking gonna murder him. Like, might as well get out there and go towards that marker. I don't know. It turned into an MMO for me now.
It's like, wow.
Even to the point where, like, I went to town and I was just like, oh, I'm never gonna do that cheap iron dagger thing. And I'm like, I sit there and I'm like, oh, sweet, I got some sweet boots I can carry more. Yeah. Oh, I'll just bring them up to the same defense as my other stuff. It's like, oh, I can't enhance these until I'm 60 and... What am I at now? 52?
If you build dwarven stuff...
So what I was, I stood inside the place in Whiterun.
It becomes
just like,
economically viable if you forge dwarven stuff.
Yeah,
but I got iron. Losing $20 on every dagger.
What I did is I buy iron, then I hit wait 24 hours, wait 24 hours every 48 hours, and I just like go get something to eat and just sit there and like watching TV. Iron buyers, like, yeah, wait.
Dwarven gives you something to do though, because if you go in ruins, if you pick up any of that dwarven stuff,
I was gonna, but it was like I just wanted to be able to carry more right then and there. And then the funny thing is, I did that, and then I was like, why the hell am I playing this game? I just paused it again. So,
what do I do now with this carry room?
Fuck it, yeah.
Console carry room, 99 million.
I hate it. Done. I know it's a really good game. It's just, I can't get into it for some reason anymore.
I don't know. It's one of those ones where you just, if you notice those little tiny things that are just, they're not huge, but you're just like, fuck, this is ruining for me.
You have to be forgiving.
Yeah, you have to be forgiving.
Yeah.
And I'm at that point where I've played so much of it that I'm just kind of like, I'm not going to do this right now. I'm just going to go and fucking murder this town and then reload my save.
See, I can't do it because I don't want to murder towns. And I'm like 26 hours in, I'm just like, great, I can go check out another mine shaft.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
I did mess around, speaking of mine shaft, I did play around a bit in Minecraft. Nothing really notable except
1.25 fixed cats and some random stuff. Chow works better and great.
Yep, that's pretty much about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I found myself doing that trick where I found that NPC village. I think it was like in podcast 4 I was explaining I found an NPC village, so I started that one up again. And I forgot that I had actually walled in a whole bunch of NPCs into this like brick room. And I didn't realize it and like was punching into this room and punched the roof, and lava came down and burned them all.
Right.
And I was just like,
disconnect.
I was just like, okay, nothing to do here.
I stumbled on Twitch and somebody was testing out their channel for a bit, and I forget who it was. And he was just on top of a mountain and he was playing creative mode, so he just made a little hole in the mountain. And I think he put like roughly like 100 NPCs into each other, and they were just all bouncing and like colliding on each other. And then he would just break one brick down until it was just perfect enough for them to bounce and fly out. He was on top of the mountain and just fucking cannoning him out. He's like, whatever, great. I was really entertained by that. I really want to do that. Just make a man cannon.
Yeah.
But like cats or something. It's like sitting outside your house. Like, or something. I don't know.
Perpetual cat cannon.
Into like a lava pit.
Oh god.
It just doesn't create this influx of cats in the world.
Actually, you can do that with monster spawners and creative. If you know the console code, you can put in the monster spawner.
Okay, you can just straight up spawn the monsters now.
Oh really?
There's eggs just like creepers everywhere. Yeah, that's great.
Wow, I didn't actually know that. I didn't know there were creeper eggs.
They had that in I think 1.4 or 1.24. Sorry.
Oh man.
But anyway,
I actually bought that game.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And I bought it for my girlfriend because she had some time off. She wanted to play Minecraft because she never had. And she goes on like 11-hour binges on that game and just plays. But my first like 2 hours of experience with that game was, why isn't the server easier to set up?
That's
you know what?
Really
Once
true.
you know how to port forward, it's just pretty much like you double click, it's open, and then the first thing you want to do is close it, turn off PvP, and then flip it back.
I was just following like wiki tutorials and stuff. I just made like a 3-person server for my girlfriend and my roommate and me.
It depends.
And that was
it can be pretty brutal.
Were you trying to make a normal server or a bucket server?
Yeah.
No, you don't want bucket. You never heard the word bucket?
No.
Okay, then you were the one that because I thought you by accidentally like went into that. I was like, holy fuck, because like you got to download programs and then like load it up, it creates files, and you copy in like plugins and shit. I was like, if you got stuck in that,
what I had to do was I had to turn on the server, then I have to turn it off.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I have to
figure out the port or something.
No. I just have to run this thing that increases the RAM to 2 gigs that it uses on my machine.
Oh, the Java.
I had to make like a Java code thing and just run that, and then that runs the server, and then
really,
it is honestly the easiest. They've tweaked the actual server. So that now you've got your Java server base that you're running that does that like building world 2010, like whatever it does, and then all you do is you actually have this other script that comes with it, double click that, and it auto pops up the
It opens the
original
server,
one,
but creates it with RAM or whatever.
but creates it
modifications
with
you
a
want.
set amount of RAM
I've
that you can
never
use.
done that before.
Yeah, it's
It's because the default RAM setting for a server is like 512.
yeah,
Really?
it sucks. It sucks a lot.
Like you load in 2 people into that 512 world, and you start walking in a slightly different direction, and it crashes.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can load it
I've
up
so
with
far been alright with it though. Maybe
you can load it up with 2 gigs. Maybe you tweaked your script.
I don't know. I always download a new
I
server
put it with-
file and just new folder, fucking restart a server.
Okay.
I put it in 2 gigs, and
Yep.
occasionally, if we get really
Yeah.
far apart, there's like
A
big,
little
just
hiccup.
like
Yeah, the
holes in
world
the world. Yeah,
Yeah,
Actually, it was really
the
funny.
holes in the world happen. Yeah,
I was
which is
playing-
fine because you can teleport.
Yeah, but it was
Because
really,
someone gets stuck in one of those.
it was
But
really cool because you're like the big giant hole in the world. We loaded up and like we walked a little bit and there was a big giant hole and we realized we looked down and there's this huge diamond deposit. We're like, all right, place any sort of block here. We're
That's-
just digging straight
yeah,
down.
you know what? Every
That's
time
what
I've done that
we
shit,
use
it's
it
always
for.
been like, I know it's right below me. You start digging down, fucking lava, and you're like, ah, fucking it's terrible.
Actually, I found a really really good way of preventing that is you actually just make like the water pour, like just do a water spout down and you just dig beside it as you're falling down.
Do I look like a smart guy?
Yes.
Nope.
Spiderwebs, they'll help. I can't go up though. Now I get to watch watch me die real slowly. Anyway.
Oh god.
Anyway.
But I have a server up and running. I think it was maybe 2 patches ago, like 2.3 or 1.2.3 or whatever the hell. the patch is.
Number.
Yeah,
the
number,
servers
number.
not upgrade automatically. You have to.
No, you have to upgrade it. But what ended up happening was right at the time
Can
they
you play
added in
new
the spider
Minecraft
webs.
versions with old servers?
No,
No, what you do is you re-download the XE or whatever.
Yep.
And there's like a world folder. You just copy that one over.
yeah, just copy
Oh,
the world
okay.
portal
Alright.
over, and it syncs it with all the new patches and everything.
Alright,
But like
so-
that was the patch that the spider webs got implemented in. But they were really wonky in the server, so they were everywhere. It's like you spawn and there was this big like mound of spiders,
Okay.
and then it just disappeared, and it was like, okay, so somewhere around here, there's a big pile of spiders.
Yeah. Well, it's because they introduced new spiders, I think, that just make a shit. I forget what they're called. They're little poisonous ones.
Yeah.
They just make way too many. But, yeah, they glitch out pretty hardcore.
Yeah, I don't know. It's getting pretty intense. I'm really enjoying it. I'm actually playing around with. I never have ever played with actual minecarts.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to make like powered rails and like
Yeah.
doing
So
switches.
that's actually
where you hit
complicated.
and,
There's like physics that govern whether it can go up and down certain things, and if you're in it, then it'll go way slower. And
yeah, but like
Physics in that game are really weird.
Yeah.
they're wonky as fuck. But the great
Well,
part
I
is
don't know, man.
is you
When
can
two
push.
fucking sheeps go and then they just start going, and they like get in a tree and then suddenly they're like climbing it. That's real, man.
Like, look outside right now. This is happening.
Yeah.
Well, just yeah, man. Look, you know.
just 2 cats just fucking.
Yeah. It's great. Anyway, Minecraft is getting us too excited. Let's skip on away from it.
Yeah,
is there what did we did?
No, that's pretty about
Was that all?
it for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
That's kind of all I've really done. I've been pretty busy, but I'm probably after exams. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do a binge of video
Yeah,
games.
it's gonna explode,
Yeah, it's gonna be.
and then I'm gonna
Big
play video
huge
games. Anyway, what have you played this weekend?
First, I'll talk about Trapped Dead, which was on Daily.
Oh,
Deal.
that is a delightful game. For $2 yesterday.
No.
Well,
it was
so
How
like
did you
2 days
describe
ago
that?
or
You
something.
said
2 days
you
ago.
said you had a copy, but you purposely haven't given it to me.
What's that?
I bought a 4-pack
Yeah.
of that game because it was $7.
Yeah,
for
for
4 copies of a game. I was like, I'm sure whoever gave this to
Had co-op
and
on
me-
it? It had co-op.
and
written.
it said zombie RTS, and I was like, fine, I'm in. It's
Yeah.
Great.
great. Game doesn't fucking work.
Really?
I can't.
Depending.
I don't.
I'm not saying it's good though. I said I managed to get it run, but
Let me be clear.
Yeah.
It runs, but there's so much broken shit in that game. It just does not.
Who developed it?
I don't
Meridian
even.
4.
Oh my god. Sorry. Sorry. Chat's been down. Anyway,
Again?
for 30 minutes.
Oh Jesus!
Anyway, sorry, but yeah, that game is broken as hell. Like,
Yeah.
you were saying the inventory system is busted, but like,
Oh no! It's the first tutorial in the game after it teaches you like how to walk and
Yeah.
open doors and
Yeah.
stuff. It's like there's a zombie over there. Go pick up this baseball bat and equip it from your
Yeah.
inventory. And I pick it up, and there was no inventory screen anywhere.
yeah, that
And-
thing disappeared from me, and then like it.
I started clicking and doing all kinds of stuff, and
And
eventually I
flickered.
threw the bat, and I couldn't pick it up
Really?
again. I was like,
Me, it
And then I
like
quit
flickered
the
into
game,
existence. It was
and-
like, oh, okay, well, because I was clicking around, like, there's a big open spot here. What is? And then it appeared. But like,
well, if you press I,
it's supposed to.
inventory,
Pop.
it
It's
moves
supposed.
in and out.
it's
but
supposed
there's
to, yeah.
nothing there.
Yeah,
Oh my god, you sound like you just hate this game. Like it's just
okay.
angering.
I heard that story of it, and then I jumped in and I was like, okay, it's gonna be a fucking mess. And it worked. All up until, like, you can save at, like, manholes for some reason is, like, the save point. And then you get to an elevator that's broken down, and the one guy's like, that elevator looks really good, it's safe! And it's, like, fucking exploded into, like, a wall, and, like, you go up to it and it's like, game saved. I'm like, this is great, awesome. And then I've been going on there, I've been killing, like, 6 or 7 zombies in this room, wasting all of my ammo because I'm just like, whatever, like, I'm not actually gonna play this game. And then I die, and then it loads me back in with no ammo, and every zombie's back alive, and I'm like, and they're like, ugh! They're walking towards me because I didn't heal myself, so I'm bleeding, and they're all coming towards me. Fuck this.
Oh my god, that just sounds fucking terrible.
So I have 2 more copies of that game,
yeah,
and they're the type of game that I will aggressively gift to someone.
Yeah,
be like, hey, have this game. Install it and play it, and you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah,
someone we don't like.
We can always give one away.
We could,
yeah,
if you guys really want a copy.
If you
that sounds delightful to you, just
if you want a copy, post a comment down below.
If
2 weeks.
Let me try to pitch this. If you guys are just feeling like you're having like school's doing good, your family's all right, you just got like a dog, got a girlfriend, you probably just got laid, you're feeling fucking amazing, and you just want to feel like shit. We can give this game to you.
Oh god, that sounds
you
like...
bring yourself down to earth and realize that
you
there
gotta
are
realize
not good
that this
video
world
games
sucks.
out there.
Yeah, if you want to kill yourself, we'll give you this. It'll push you over the edge.
No, it's not that bad.
No.
It looks fine. It has cool comic book intros, but I can't play the
Speaking of comic book intros, you can't skip. The intro video, I'm like, oh great, no, this is great. Oh, no, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right, because it crashed on me like the first 3
Really?
times I tried to boot it, and when I finally got in, I had to do this weird thing because it tries to use FFD show or something like that.
Yeah.
So that pop-up comes up, but you can't click that pop-up, and it's a timed pop-up.
Yeah.
And you can't tell it to like never ask me this again, just use it, whatever. Yeah. And then so you have to alt tab out of the game to that pop-up, wait for it to disappear, then alt tab to Steam, and then minimize Steam, and then click on the like full screen game in the back, and then you can play the game and watch that 2-minute opening cinematic.
Yeah, that was the longest shit ever, and I haven't booted up since. So I don't
that
know
sounds like the worst. Who the fuck
designed
designed that?
Hold on. Did you?
Was it like a boardroom of a whole bunch of people being like, "How can we fuck with whoever buys this game? We just want to make them terrible."
The gameplay
Realistically, it just wasn't tested on newer machines.
Yeah, but it's good. It's still when it was working until my save thing fucked up. It actually
was it a save thing, or do you think that's just like the checkpoint system?
No, it was an actual save point.
Oh,
you go up
okay.
to it, and it brings asks you for a name and stuff. But it was working fine if you like that kind of slow strategy type game, because it is kind of cool. Like when you do, I think get a group of people. I don't know if you can have. I don't know how co-op works, but like having one dude with a gun and you have 2 people with
complete the
bats.
first 2 levels.
Okay.
And then you can jump into co-op games or host them.
Okay, so what happened is like having people in the back with guns and stuff and having the bat, and the survival element was kind of cool. You could sneak, and there was all this weird shit. It was cool, but it was broken. But
do you think it'll ever get patched into something decent?
Probably not. I think it's actually
it's an older game, yeah.
Oh, really?
But did you ever actually finish the first like tutorial level?
No, I could not.
Okay,
because
so
that inventory screen never showed up.
When you walk back out with the bat, like spoilers for like the first 30 seconds of the game, your buddy who you drive there is getting his face eaten, and you're like, oh, I should really go help him. This is how you run towards your buddy, and he's like, in the meantime, he's getting like demolished in the car, and you're like, but it's like, but I've been running the entire time, so my stamina's done. And I'm just like walking up to the bat, and then the fucking I'm trying to click on this thing, and it's not like working properly. My guy's like, yo, I can't. I'm really in this, and there's just blood like flying out of his fucking neck. I'm like, this is great. And then I finally kill it, and he's like, dude, you're looking really weird there. Like, we should go to the hospital down the road. And the entire time, these people aren't like, they didn't clue in that it's zombies. Like, these people are really weird cannibals. I don't know what's going on here. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this? So,
well, like to be fair, you're like a couple of like dumb guys out just joyriding.
No, you are currently on a road trip to go to college. That is the story. It's like, on our way to college, we should stop by the hospital because you're looking mighty fucked up. I'm like, great.
Just blood just pouring
The story
down.
at the start, you should go in that gas station and pick up some beer. That's great. We need beer for
Yeah,
this car ride.
I'm drinking the last
I'm
one.
like, what the fuck?
Is it a Russian developer? Did he get all of his...
I have no idea. It's good B movie like cheese.
Yeah.
Like it's.
I think it made me kind of think of The Walking Dead, I guess, in a really bad kind of way. But
I bet you got 4 people or several people
Once again, it could be
into
fun.
it, and it could be fun.
but
But
just don't
anyways,
never lose.
I think we'll give one away to the live viewers.
Yeah, the live
watching
chat.
right
We'll
now,
give one away.
and then we'll give one away to the archive.
Yeah.
viewers.
So people who watch it on YouTube, if you guys are hearing this as I'm saying this on YouTube,
Yeah, just post
We'll figure-
two-week
yeah.
contest.
yeah, we'll.
I
we'll
think
Besides,
so.
I don't want those copies.
Yeah,
I don't want to give that to anyone I know.
I think what we're gonna do is right here. There's gonna be a bubble or something pointing to look in the description box, which we'll
Yeah.
have. We'll think of something to how to.
Or we can just say,
redeem
look in the description.
Yeah, look at it. Yeah, or just man, just look in the description box.
Yeah, look in the description.
There'll be a description there to
I think
explain
we'll
how to
probably
win.
do like a 2-week one. I
And
think that'll
for
work
the
out
live
better.
viewers, we'll just give it out at the end of this.
Yeah, we'll get it out at the end. So if you guys are watching this live,
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
free copy of this amazing game. You can probably play with us maybe one day.
Yeah, that's true.
We're feeling down in the happiness.
I'm gonna segue that into how you guys always say, "Yo, we'll co-op this. Yeah, we'll totally co-op this." And it's like I hear you play it for 5 minutes, and then you never touch it ever again.
So we did that with Rage.
Can we?
this
I was
week.
saying, can we double segue that?
Yeah, double segue.
So we played some Rage co-op.
I had I beat the first I guess dungeon of that game, the tutorial one where you go to the town and you have to fight mutants and
Okay, so that's
stuff.
Yeah,
And then you go back to the town for the first time. You're like, hey, I did that thing you wanted. Thanks for saving me from those
Totally,
dudes.
yeah.
And then John Goodman.
Oh yeah, that's when you go to the first city
Yeah.
thing and
when you get brought there after getting rescued right at the beginning, and then he says, "You want to do me a favor? Go out to this place." I did that. I said, "Hey man, I did it," and I quit out of that game. I was like, "This shooting is fine. This looks really cool."
Yeah, it's not the
Did
time
you
for it.
did you have the error where if you spin really quickly, the textures go?
They actually patched that out.
No,
They fixed
because
that.
I watched him and saw him fix it. So.
Yeah.
Oh, they patched it.
They patched it. They added a lot more graphical stuff. You can
Oh, they
change.
didn't. It's not if you spin.
There's
really
still
quickly,
not as much as
break
I would
the
like.
Fucking
Yeah,
game.
it. There's actually one setting that's called texture, whatever. Instead of having everything look nice, it'll try and do that guessing game of what can look good and what can look bad.
Okay,
So
yeah.
then you'll spin and it'll look like shit.
I tried to just load into the single player that after we tried the co-op, and I had this weird lag issue. It would run perfectly for a full minute,
Yeah.
and then on the minute it would just freeze up for 10 seconds.
Oh,
Weird.
And then I could keep playing perfectly.
probably like a RAM access.
I think
error or
there's
something
actually
weird
a
like
thing
that.
in there that says how much memory you have. I think you have to tweak it or
Okay. I tried looking through those graphical settings.
there's something. I know there's something.
Anyways,
isn't that weird that game that you think they would optimize it a little bit better or have
well, the whole thing is they
self-optimization?
built it so that it could detect whatever your PC was.
Oh, fair enough.
So
And they wanted to tweak on the fly because they wanted no matter who's playing it for it to run at 60 frames per second.
because it looks fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
But anyways, that co-op is all right.
Yeah, we had a bit of a lag issue on our first little play level. But,
that was just some weird internet
that was
thing. I don't
it.
think that was reflected on the game at all.
Without that lag, it just feels like single player. The shooting is good.
You got your other buddy there, pick you up.
Yeah, there's you can either defibrillate yourself back to life or have a buddy pull out some EMP.
Go into a really, really long animation
Yeah.
going. By the time.
Great, sweet.
And then the other player's dead because
Yeah.
the animation is so long.
Yeah.
It's like, shit, hang on.
It was like a prison generator level. It was the
Yeah.
first level of that, and
And
that
then,
was cool. And then we had that
Monster TV, thing,
thing.
or Mutant Bash TV,
which was the first episode.
Yeah.
So it was all the machines were broken and everything. And
Actually, speaking of, I don't want to say broken, but the way that the co-op is legends, stories that have happened in the world, I guess, in the single player.
Oh, okay.
But,
so you're always playing as different people
Yeah.
who oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's why when it's introduced, I think you have John Goodman or whatever, he's just whatever his name is John Goodman?
Whatever, it's John Goodman.
It's John Goodman.
Oh, his name is Dan.
Dan,
That's what it is.
right.
Yes.
So then he's like, oh, so this is a good story. Oh.
Yeah, that's
It fades out, and then you're walking in, and you're like, wait, what? But then
was he supposed to keep?
Yeah, but then while you're playing, there's it doesn't tell you the story. So and then it's and that was a great time that we did that. I'm like, what the fuck? I would have rather heard this.
It
narrate.
The
John
narration,
Goodman narrate my life.
The narration fade in makes the game feel broken.
Yeah,
At that
yeah.
point.
Yeah. I wish if it had woo, 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 a weird kind of go into it sound or something.
Or even
or the
he
screen
stopped
did that,
his sentence because it's and then they.
Yeah, and it was a sentence that was maybe so then we, and then it would have a clear kind of break off point instead of it literally sounds like he's still talking and it's oh, not
Like he just like
Which I'm
walks
sure is a
away.
stylistic choice, but
No,
it just feels weird.
Just keeps walking away from me.
Um,
He's just not really talking to you. John Goodman's losing his mind and just rambling, walking away. Like,
But at least from what I've noticed, there's collectibles you can find. There's you unlock like I don't know little pictures for the multiplayer that no one plays.
okay.
But which is too bad because you know what? Actually, the racing stuff was pretty cool for multiplayer.
Oh, yeah.
Wonky, I guess a bit, but it was I don't know. It was fun.
I just can't get over in that game. I figured out I could plug in a controller and play it, so if I really wanted to do that, I could do it. But you have to click on the words in the middles of the buttons. Like in menu options, you have to click the words. You can't click the button to click the option.
really?
For
That's
where?
like if you're pressing like back or enter or something, and you're clicking that, you have to click the white word. You can't click like the button.
Oh yeah, no.
Around.
Yeah, I got used to enter and backspace for that one.
Yeah,
or tab to get out of stuff.
It's really weird development things that should have
It's
probably.
weird. You said I never actually noticed that when I was playing, but yeah, I totally. The first time I was like, "Oh fuck, this show." But then it was like it was just normal from then on out.
Yeah.
But
fair enough.
you know, Rage is actually really fun, except for the ending, I guess. But
Yeah.
what games
If
aren't
you have
disappointing
two people
now?
that own Rage, play that
Try the
co-op.
co-op.
Yeah.
It's, you know what? It's fun. It's Rage's single player's gameplay with a buddy.
I was disappointed with the end.
I think we should make up that big list.
Yeah,
And we should play
Yeah.
one of those
yeah, we could.
every week.
Yeah. Actually, if summer comes along and I have a lot of free time, yeah, we should totally.
So I don't know if we're crossing
Either
Rage
on
off the list now.
No,
or if we're gonna
I want to go back to it.
Alright.
I think.
No, we played 2 levels. That game is good.
I think our best bet is maybe doing that like live on a broadcast. It's like,
I totally just got the whole game in those 2 levels.
During the summer we could totally make that like we have a quest. We write down a list of the games and I'll broadcast like my way through our way through them or something.
Oh really?
Actually,
we have a lot.
We were going through our list the other day on Steam when we figured out that we were going to play Rage.
At
It's
least
like
20.
At least 20. Yeah.
Jeez.
Way
that
more.
we like share in common and have to play,
and
plus some console ones like Uncharted 3.
And there's a few of them that are just like we know we have co-op, but we haven't done that whole like yes we need to play. It's like oh yeah no we got that game we can play.
Oh,
It's not.
Oh,
We have
it's
like
not
20
one of
that we know we want to. So
Fair enough. I'm excited for the summer sales.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for those.
I'm fucking.
Those will probably start. It's probably in
There's
May
no
or
spring
June.
one. There's no spring one.
There's no spring one this year?
No. Well, it would have been happening April-ish.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
it's the summer camp. No, summer camp was no.
Summer camp is July.
So we'll see what happens.
There might be May spring.
Then again, I guess you can argue that after all the coupons, I guess that sale technically kept going until like March.
Yeah, that
The
is true.
Christmas one.
That's true.
So
But
anyway,
even still, a lot
That
of the
Christmas sale
coupons
is fantastic.
was fucking amazing.
so much money spent. Thank God it was Christmas.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway,
A lot of money spent on games.
other than Rage Co-op,
It's like half that marathon was sitting here. Yo, Steam deals are updated. Oh my god.
Yeah, that is actually really
Oh
true.
my god. Yeah, we all own new games
Jesus. That and Super Meat Boy.
that we can't install because we're just casting.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There was a lot of buying games that.
That's like I think me and Devin have your Sanctum save files.
Yes, we do.
copied
We
them.
definitely have your Sanctum save files.
Nice.
Yep. I have your Super Meat Boy save files too.
Nice.
Yeah.
The game's good.
Yeah. Which was really funny because I loaded into like a really, really hard level and started trying to play it like it was like near the end. I was just like, because I wasn't paying attention, just hitting enter. I was trying to like do the level and I was like, God, fuck this shit. And I like backed out and I was like, oh.
Yeah, it gets.
I didn't play any of the tutorial missions.
Even then, it's just like a big fuck you kind of level.
Yeah, it's like the curve is like straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah. So what else did you play this week? Other than
Uh,
Rage or Joel played Rage. I played like 30 minutes of co-op. We're good.
More Age of Empires Online.
Yeah.
Which I guess
You're level
if you
one
want to
now.
find out what that is, you can
Yeah.
watch last week's.
Yeah, last
Yeah.
week we spent a lot of time on that.
And more Hero Academy.
Yeah.
Which you actually played. with
I
me.
finally jumped aboard the
Okay.
Hero Academy train.
You played a turn, okay? If I turn on my phone right now, it's gonna say 3 days ago.
Yeah.
If we played that turn.
I got into it. I bought the dwarves. I wanted to get rid of the ads because
And they
now
were
they
on
fixed
sale.
them. They
Yeah.
fixed them now. It's
Oh,
a fucking
really?
thing that pops up. You have to hit a button. So I was like, okay, fine. Have my $2.
Doors are on sale right now, though.
Yeah.
They weren't.
Oh, they
Were they
were.
on
They
sale
weren't.
now?
I was gonna buy it. I waited. I was like, oh, I should really buy doors. And then I went back that night, and it was like, oh, $1.99. I'm like, then I waited 2 days and bought it. It's fucking. I'm gonna get it anyway.
Is it? Are they 99 cents for the doors right now?
It's
$1.99
probably going back up to
Yeah,
$1.99
that's
now.
because I bought it a day ago, and it was $1.99 again.
Oh, okay.
So no more
probably-
sale,
yeah.
but whatever.
I
They
noticed there
deserve
was
it.
an update for it. I noticed in my App Center saying
Yeah.
I have to update it.
Yeah, it's because the leaderboards for the tribes weren't working properly.
Oh,
so
okay.
you can still play without that update, but if you will play as the tribe, you
Yeah.
probably want to get that.
Yeah.
To get ranked.
Yeah, it's actually a lot of fun. I don't know. Now that you're right. If you have more than one going, and it kind of just keeps.
You can just go into game, into game, into game.
Then it's not bad.
That's why I think I have like 18 going. You
really?
Max 30. So I'll get into points where I'm just clicking next game like infinitely.
Yeah.
And I'll close it because I have to go do something.
Yeah.
And I'll open up and be like 6 more. I'm like.
I started with 6. I'm using it on that. And
so it's you just started
a
couple random ones.
Yeah.
2 with me and then 4 randoms.
Yeah, 4 randoms. It's going good. I don't know. I can't tell what happens. So you're like at the end game, you're like, oh shit, I can't place anything else down. Now I'm fucked.
Well, yeah, you run out of time.
I just wish
if you go
I
into
actually had a bus ride to like sit down and
do it while you're driving, man.
I can't do it while I'm fucking driving. Like
blame the dwarfs when you crash. Yeah.
If you go into the team pages now, they've updated it so that it tells you how much of each unit you have in your like deck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not just kind of fair.
It's not totally random.
Oh, okay.
That's why that's another reason I talked about how the tribe was so weird.
Because they have 2.
They have 2 special units.
Now, when you say 2, you mean they come out? That one comes out twice, or is there 2 separate?
Or is there 2 separate units?
It's like a deck of cards.
Yeah.
If you get 2 of the same card, you can play them both.
No. But I mean, like, there's 2 in the deck rather than because I think
just the one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can have both on the field.
That's why every time I got a ninja, I was like, oh, whatever next one comes out, it's gonna be great. What's that ninja?
It's only one ninja.
Yeah. So.
There's one ninja, one annihilator. It's that dwarf with the big rocket launcher.
Yeah.
There's one.
That's why every time
wraith.
I see it now, it's just chilling in my little.
Yeah, there's one. You really don't want to bring those out. One thing I have found, and they will probably never patch it, is I have a guy. I have 3 games going with him.
Yes.
I play as all the DLC races, and
he
always plays council. Council archers are the most OP shit.
They really are.
Ever.
They really are. They
really?
can.
How are they OP?
be?
They move 2 spaces.
Yeah.
They can shoot 3. By the way, I looked up how long the board is. It's 9 spaces.
Oh, it's 9?
spaces?
Oh, okay. I think he said 15 last
It's 6 by 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they are. If you look down the list of damages, because they put a chart into the game guide, they are the only unit other than the Dwarf Annihilator that does 300 damage to something in a hit.
Well, they can kill anything within, like, if you're close enough.
If they have an attack upgrade, most units have 800 health.
Yeah.
So if they have an attack upgrade, that gives them a 450 attack.
Yeah.
So they can kill most enemies in 2 hits.
Yeah, well, I found,
stomp and then move back.
Yeah, I found that every time you had an archer out, if you had them upgraded, if you were just out of range and you have your 5 turns and you could just be, or your 5 moves, and you could step in, kill him, and then either get the fuck out or step
go
in,
and
even sometimes get the hell out. So I was like, that's pretty sweet.
That's like a scroll, which is the triple attack power attack item.
Oh, sorry, it's like 190, whatever. Yeah. No.
If you put a scroll on a attack up archer, they will kill any unit in the game.
Yeah.
But the reason they're OP is because they have that 3 range.
Oh man.
The only unit that's equal to them is that Dwarven Annihilator because he also has the 2 move and the 3 range. But his thing does area of attack.
Yeah. That's one thing that's kind of shocking with dwarves. That when I went in there, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna murder these like 2 people because I have 5 shots, and then it's like it's only doing like 100 damage to everything. I'm like, oh, I'm used to archers. Where's the damage?
You're talking about the guy that lobs.
The lob grenades dude does less damage. The shotgun dude or whatever has.
The shotgun dude is weird. He's situational. You can either move him right in and hit one guy for your entire 200 damage. Or you can stand back and hit him in like a 3 spread.
Weird.
So it's kind of wonky. I'm actually kind of really liking dwarf though. It's cool. So I'm glad I did that.
I was debating on buying dark elves, but then I don't know. I didn't like the whole like self heal thing. It was really weird.
If you want a race that can heal themselves, it's the council.
Yeah,
because their potions will pick up units.
Yep.
Whereas other races will not.
I know. I did that with my.
And their healers heal more.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Paladins does actually not too bad heals for dwarf. But anyway,
the when they buffed Paladins to have that like buff circle around them. That buff circle stacks.
Oh, what?
So you can have all 3 of your Paladins.
Yeah.
The rule is pretty much 3 of every unit.
Yeah.
So you're getting them with a 1 special unit. Or the tribe you get 2. So you have all 3 of your Paladins centered around like 1 Grenadier Lobber.
Yeah.
He's got like triple attack, like as it is.
I didn't know they actually buffed.
They buff attack, defense, and like magic defense by 10% each.
I'm thinking of the engineer that you could put a buff on. That's what I was getting confused with.
No.
The paladin put a shield on somebody with one of the dwarves.
Yeah, the engineer will put a shield over someone, and they get double bonus from any of the like squares.
Yeah.
So you want to put them on those crystal, the purple ones that increase damage because they will double increase that damage.
Nice.
Plus the dwarven like 40% boost to those squares as it is.
Yeah.
So
they
fantastic.
Oh fuck! I don't know. I'm now that I've actually taken the time to get into it. It's actually pretty cool. I like it.
I just wish I had Like I wish I had bus time or something because I drive home, so it's like
Just well, next time.
Honestly, if you're watching movies or something
Yeah.
or anything, just have it on your phone.
No, just
if you have notifications off, it doesn't drain the battery, so you can just keep the app open.
okay.
So
if you load up Steam and then you're gonna go click on Binding of Isaac, avert your hand to your iPhone and just
Yeah.
done.
Oh, we'll see.
see if the trick of starting a couple games, like you start 2 games with me and 2 games with Riccio, and then you can just kind of get into this cycle of by the time I've submitted my turn, they've submitted the turn
Okay,
back.
yeah.
So it almost
Just
feels like
keep
real time.
playing. Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? I'll start. We'll end the game that's between us, and we'll start fresh. I'll do
Alright,
2
that
with
game's
you.
fine.
Kicking my ass.
What are you talking about?
Always
We're
happens.
pretty much even.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway,
So my
So-
name just hurt.
weird. Anything else to play this week?
I started L.A. Noire again.
Yeah.
Which I played to the what I looked up was like about the middle of the vice desk. That's the 3rd desk in the game. There's
Okay.
traffic,
Yeah.
homicide, vice, and then arson.
Which is weird. You think homicide would be the one that everybody.
well,
wanted
there's
to do.
there's a story. to the
Oh,
game,
okay.
So it's not just like
Get
Law and Order
promoted.
episodes.
Yeah.
Where it's like you have enough score, rank up.
Yeah.
Homicide. It's not like
Like fucking Modern Warfare.
And that's like the scream, the scream that
Yeah.
they've got.
Oh man.
I started playing
You
that
can
again.
attach a scope onto the side of your magnifying glass. Tell if they're lying.
Jesus. What the fuck? How do you interrogate people? Magnifying glass their face. I saw that smirk. You're mine.
You're automatically animated in-game character.
Oh god.
So you're about 3/4 of the? No, you said.
Yeah,
I
you-
got about 3/4
Oh,
of
and
the game
not-
on my original playthrough.
yeah.
So wait, are you starting on PC now, or are you?
No, I'm just restarting on
Oh, you
Xbox.
just restarted?
Okay.
Okay.
You just
I
deleted
want
your
those
save and
achievements. I
restarted?
still have the save there, but I'm not going back into it.
Oh, okay.
I've started playing it in like kind of 2 or 3 case chunks at most.
Oh, okay. So
Because when that game came out, that 3/4 is like week 1 of that
Yeah.
game, and I haven't played it since because I just got tired of it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to just play it like 2 or 3 episodes
Yeah.
a week, and just kind of just work through it
Chunk
like
away
I'm
through it.
watching a TV show.
Yeah.
So
As opposed to just being burnt out on the game. I kind of hate when you get that new game, you really play it a lot, and
Yeah.
you're just like, I'm done with this now. Like,
that happened to me with Kings of Amalur.
really?
That game, you can't really blame it, 'cause that game was really kind of got tedious when you thought about it.
If you are the type of person like I am, where you just want to like,
Yeah.
Zone out.
completionist, there's way too many side quests in that game.
Oh, really?
There's an
It's not so much-
inexplicable amount of side quests.
It's
in
not so
that
much that
game.
there's a lot of side quests that bugs me. It's the fact that it's hard to sort through where you have to go. Because sometimes, like, if you're not in the zone, it won't point to them, or you have to, like, I don't know. I found, at least on the PC version, I was having trouble kind of
I didn't
track them.
have that
and
issue
then-
at all. It's just the fast travels in that game was weird because you had to like you can just fast travel to like the middle of an area to fast travel to like a point
Yeah.
that you discovered in that area, which
Yeah.
I guess is normal fast traveling.
But it's kind of
It's still kind of
Okay,
weird. I don't know.
I'm gonna just segue because you're talking about like the it was hard with so many side quests and stuff. I found in Mass Effect 3, you know those like random side quests that you get where you just
Those
like
pile up.
you overhear somebody just like talking. There's no like distinguishable like
Where?
marker shit. Like I'm trying to do one that's got part of the I think it's Spectre. Like the guy comes up and talks to you and it's like, go find this other terminal. I have been through every fucking level and smashed my face across every goddamn
You
wall.
playing on Xbox or PC?
Xbox.
Tap in one of the sticks and look at the map,
Yeah.
and it'll be listed in blue where that terminal is. I know
But
exactly the mission.
I've
you're
done
talking
that.
about.
I've done that. And I can't
There's
fucking
also
find
a glitch with that mission where if you accept another quest, in between accepting that quest, it just glitches and you can't do it.
Mass Effect, man.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That actually ties into the ending, because no.
I spent like
That terminal, man.
I spent 30 minutes.
If the
fucking-
terminal is not listed on your map anywhere, that quest is glitched. Leave it behind.
I was literally walking across the whole fucking levels of the.
This is why I wish
Goddamn
that
Citadel.
your followers could talk. 'Cause they'd be like, Shepard, we should really be going. No, I've got to find this fucking terminal. No, Shepard, seriously, the Earth is burning. Like, people are dying. No,
But
okay,
like,
listen,
you know
this
what I
terminal.
mean? Though? Like, it drives me fucking nuts because I can't find that goddamn terminal, and I'm exactly like you, where I have to have every goddamn mission done. It has
There
to-
is, you know,
Something
those, you know
happened.
those random like. Okay, that one is not random.
Yeah, I know
Okay.
it's not.
The ones that you like overhear people talking and like stalkerishly go get the thing and then give it to them.
Yeah,
Those are only necessary, and they don't really tie into the lore in any way.
increase
They're
your-
only necessary if you were not going to play the multiplayer.
Yeah.
So you were not going to play the multiplayer. So have fun scanning planets.
I've already scanned most of them.
Yeah, you think that now.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I'm well aware of that fact. Trust me, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but it's just I can't. I'm so angry that fucking quest is glitched out now. Because I'm not even kidding you. I was literally walking around every level like 3 or 4 times, being like, "Is there something I can interact with?" Like I just like walk up to people, interact with them, walk beside them, see if I can interact with the wall beside them. Like,
look on your map, see if it lists that terminal in blue. If there are no terminals, just give up on that. Like,
fuck. But I want to know what happens with that.
I can tell you what happens with that if it's glitched.
I'll let you know
tomorrow. I'm not gonna tell
No,
him now.
I don't even remember what the hell mission you're talking about, to be honest. But it's like, if you're getting pissed off about being able to miss like a story from like a terminal thingy, you're gonna shit a dick. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. No, I didn't choose to express my feet. I'm gonna put my feet, my fucking leaving. Words are just not working with my mouth.
Yeah,
So
no.
just keep going.
No, but like it was mainly the fact that it was.
This isn't a random. This is not a stalker mission.
This is an actual.
I will talk to you about it after.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know the fucking mission. Like, you know the one I mean, because you meet him after you come out of the Spectre area, and it's like, I need your help. You're like, okay.
I know exactly.
What's up?
Dustin did that mission today.
But it's just.
And I told him, finish that. Don't do anything else if you want to do this mission ever. And he said, okay. And he just went and did it. There's like 4 terminals.
I know, but I can't find the last fucking one. So I think I glitched
How many have you found?
I'm on the last.
No, I'm just confused.
I'm on the last.
Anyway,
Go back to where you got the quest.
it was confusing.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Are you?
Okay. Anyway. So.
Fuck! Fuck! God damn it!
If you got the last one, it's not a terminal anymore. You have to talk to him.
Anyway, going back to any sort of list of
If
stuff.
anyone encounters that and knows what we're talking about, good advice right
Yeah.
here. So.
God damn it!
Other people will.
There's no characters' names. It's on the Citadel.
Yeah.
It is accepted outside
Go
the
back to
Spectre
the
office.
Damn, God.
There's
fuck
the
it.
Citadels in the Mass Effect game. They play the music when your ship rolls in. Surprise.
God damn, really? Fuck. God.
Anyway.
Fuck!
Anyway. Anything else you played this week?
I started 40k Space Marine.
Right.
Or Warhammer 40k
Yeah.
Space Marine.
That game was fun. I thought it was going to be poo-poo when I started it.
It
good.
looks friggin' beautiful on PC.
Yeah.
It does.
Well,
I
I was streaming you Skyrim and you were streaming me 40k Space Marine over Christmas break, and it looked fucking amazing.
I think it just that it runs. I don't know if it runs at 30 frames on the Xbox.
I have
but
no
at
idea.
60.
Most stuff on the Xbox is locked to like 30s.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I'd Dustin came over and brought that game like release week, and we just kind of took turns playing it.
Yeah.
It's not how I wanted to experience the game. So I jumped in, did that first level, didn't remember it.
Yeah.
Really?
So
I like that feeling.
I remember you get a
Fucking good
jetpack
to
at one point, you could pick up a hammer at one point, and a majority of the mission I had was me, Dustin, and Jeff just taking turns jumping around with his jetpack and slamming down and hammer around.
Those levels are fucking. They feel awesome.
Yeah.
When you get that jetpack,
The fact of the matter is, I'm going to spoil the opening level because it is the opening level.
Yeah.
The entrance to that game is your ship gets like it can't get down under like a fire zone.
Yeah.
So it has to stay up. So you and your Space Marine squad of 2 other guys put on jetpacks, jump down onto the top of an orc cruiser, kill all the orcs aboard, and turn one of the guns to shoot the like bridge of the ship so that it crashes down to the planet, and the title screen rolls as you like escape from the rubble and just like stand looking out at the planet. I was like, Space Marine. Yep.
Great. I did this.
This is gonna be
the entrance to that game is you basically like punching a cruiser down to a planet so you can get down to that planet. So,
I need to get down.
Yep.
We're done here.
That game
And you get out totally nonchalant. You're like, anyone responding? Like it's like
steps out. Why can't we ever do
normal
some cool
day?
shit?
Yeah.
I want to go to Denny's.
I don't feel like shit. Spice Marine.
Spice Marines.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh Jesus.
The orcs in that game are fantastic.
It was fun.
They're wonderful.
It's pretty
Soccer
fun, too.
hooligans.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much, that's what they are. They're British soccer hooligans.
I really like how at the end. No.
I already know totally what happens in that game.
yeah, so do
Me
I.
and Dustin talked about it on a bus.
Really?
And
Yeah.
Everybody around you was like,
I felt like being like, anyone here not played 40k? Okay, great. But we didn't, so we probably spoiled it for someone on that bus.
And that one guy is just like, why?
Why do these people?
Someday I'll have my revenge. Why'd that revenge come out weird? Anyway.
Hey, Riccio. You realize there's probably some dude outside your house now just staring at Dan being like, I'm gonna have my revenge.
Space Marine for me.
Spice Marine!
Space Marine!
Spice Marines!
I'm just barking.
Get the Space Marines!
Spice Marine!
I'm doing an accurate representation of the character's voice. You were just
Spice Marine!
Space Marine!
I can't even say it.
Marine! Now every time Dan talks, we're just gonna go, Marine!
it has to be Space Marine.
Space Marine!
Stubs the zone anyway.
Sax Machine! Sax Machine!
Anyway. Anything else you can think of this week?
No, that's
Space Marine!
That's pretty much it.
That's it.
I think we know what the title of this podcast is.
Space Marine! Space Marine!
Alright, that's great.
This is coming off perfect in the audio, I'm sure.
Richard Nixon from Futurama.
Space Marine! Three dogs.
Damn it! That yelling faster than we wanted to.
Great.
We're gonna have a new video coming out. It's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh god. I want to make a clip of that. What we're gonna be doing on Friday, but it's only like a second of like audio, but like have a whole bunch of them and make a song. I don't know, depending on.
Have
how
you said?
I've kind of been talking to some people what we're gonna do Friday.
That's a good segue in, actually.
We could announce it now. This is gonna go up tomorrow. And we're
Yeah,
Yeah,
Friday.
Yeah.
Kind of goes in with what I played, which is great. For those of you who may or may not have been watching my stream on Saturday, I played something that was really freaky, which I'm not saying the name of.
Describe the way that you got me on board with this is you described it as being so freaky that you got tunnel vision and sparkly, and you almost passed out.
I'll try and recreate some of it, but just to explain it, it's a kind of scary game per se. Don't explain actually too much. That's it. That's all
interactive.
It's
media.
Something. It's interactive. Sure.
Okay.
I'm not looking forward to this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I get this feeling in my chest of like.
So there is a comic.
Oh fuck!
Can we link that comic and just the one you shared to Devin that made him fly out of his chair?
I didn't
do you want to ruin it and say what it is? Yeah, I think we should. If we're gonna be linking it, we should warn people what it is.
Well, I want to warn that it is fucking scary and it is not what you expect. But if you think you can handle scary shit, there is.
Do you want to explain what it is, or
no? Okay. There is a comic. We will link it. Okay. Do not click this. If you get easily terrified.
Disclaimer. There's gonna be like tildes and shit, like just separating this link.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write this down to not forget. Scary. That is the weirdest way I've ever wrote something. Anyway,
but it was fucking.
Yeah. So
fuck.
We thought Devin had collapsed.
Yeah.
Because we
it was the sound
on Skype.
It was midnight, of course. No one was thinking what time it was. We link him this comic. He falls out of his chair.
I didn't actually. I ripped my headphones off and threw them to the ground.
I believe the sound was so we figured he was dying. So apparently did his parents or whoever else was in the house that had to check up on him.
And what you are saying is that this comic is a good preview of the type of.
No, not.
Oh, really? Not even close.
No, that comic just happened to be posted in my chat that night. I knew what it was though. I saw it. I remember this, and it's a vivid.
And oddly enough, I had encountered that on the internet before you had.
But I had never had it, and like, I wasn't paying attention to it because I was playing. What was I playing? I don't know. I was probably playing.
No, we were doing schoolwork.
We were doing schoolwork, and I was like, I just happened to be like not paying attention to it, and I was like looking out of the corner of my eye and doing that like scrolly thing, and like I just happened to hit this point, and I gave it my full attention at the worst possible fucking time.
Yeah.
And it just freaked the shit out of me.
Anyway.
It is a comic.
It's a comic.
We'll link it. Still frames.
If you guys... What we can do is we can link it so you guys can get your friends. You can post some comments below. Be like, yo, I did this to my friend. Scared shitless. He's dead now. It's cool. Don't worry.
Here's the thing. I had someone in my house come and check up on me, but I was...
That's right. You were talking.
I was...
You okay? That's all I hear. I'm like... Shit, it's midnight.
I had my hands over my eyes because it's just terrifying, and I was leaning back in my chair and I wasn't paying attention at all because it was just like trying to compose myself, and all I feel is this like hand grip my shoulder, and I lost it again. I was like, fuck! I just lost it. It was ridiculous. It was not fun.
So we'll link it actually below in the description. We'll link it in the chat. For
Preface: don't just click it if you are faint of heart.
Yeah.
No.
It will destroy your day.
We are warning you right now. All officially warning you.
Yeah, officially warning you. Do not click that link if you're easily terrified.
But yeah.
So that segues into what we're doing.
See, now I almost feel like we talked it up too much. But
yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I don't
worry.
Right.
The point is they can use it on people. We can get stories from it.
Okay.
So anyway, so Saturday I was playing something very scary. Well, okay, I'll start with this thing first.
Did you just get linked?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, awesome.
No, it didn't.
Different link.
It's a different link, but maybe it is. Anyway.
Okay.
It's maybe another one.
Oh shit.
The point is, I was playing something freaky. I don't want to talk too much about it. Yeah, because they might bring it up actually. What I'm talking about. I don't explain what it is too much because I want them to just go in blind. There's a story associated to each game. There's 2 games that I played. Both of them kind of amp it up a little bit so that you kind of don't fully know what's going on, but it is a nice little intro. That's all I'm going to say on that. But I don't want to explain why I was freaking out. I'll explain it during those videos or maybe another time.
It's going to be a scary thing.
It's going to be scary.
We're going to...
My experience through it, if you haven't seen it, I can maybe link them or...
No, don't.
No, I won't link them for these guys. Maybe after the video goes up, I'll link them. But I was actually hyperventilating a little bit, and I started breathing so much, and my muscles were tensing up, and I started seeing sparkly, and like my vision, it felt like I was getting far, like I was like I'm probably about to pass out. It was pretty intense. I think it's because I had headphones on really loud, and I was breathing so hard just so I could hear it through the game voice that was sound was going on, and it was. I haven't been able to sleep properly for the past 4 days. Not simply because of that, but because it keeps getting brought up and people relink it or like post pictures from it, and it just is fucking with me completely. So I'm hoping to be able to get some rest soon. But probably not once I show you guys that game.
No, because you're going to have to edit it too, which is going to involve a couple of days
Screaming
of like just lots of scream.
But hopefully you guys will enjoy that. We'll be recording that Friday, so I don't know when the video is going to go out.
We might have a guest.
Yeah, we might have a guest.
Yeah, we might have a guest.
But depending on how long it takes to edit with schoolwork and stuff, I guess maybe Sunday, Saturday we're looking.
I want to put it up like really quick.
Yeah, but if I have to edit it, maybe make it. We'll see. I'll do my best depending on what I have to do this weekend.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be sweet. But that leads into what I played before that. Stuff I've played this week. I played some Cry of Fear again.
Oh yeah.
Another really I think we brought it up before. Half-Life 1 mod, scary shit. Every time I approach that game, I'm always like, because I always do on broadcasts, there's no way I can play a freaking game alone. And I'll be like, guys, don't worry, I'm going to play a few hours of this, it's good, like, I'm amping myself up, I got some alcohol in my body to, like, you know, stop this from stopping and turning into a little girl. It's weird. Anyway, and then I'll load it up 40 minutes in, I'm like, no, fuck it. 20 minutes of this has been pause screen, I'm done. Like, I'm done here. Save point, we're good. Like,
you linked me a couple of them, and they're really fucking fun.
Yeah, actually, I can link my Twitch channel. There's like 12 clips that got created from that one night. Just from that, and I yell really loud. People don't expect that when they come into a channel.
No, they really don't. And it's like,
what are you playing? Ah! Like, fuck! I actually broke someone's headphones in the chat. One side exploded. Yeah. According to him, I think it was skinned or something in my chat.
Oh, really?
I broke one half of his headphones, apparently.
You just ruptured the speaker.
I apparently fucking blew it up, so...
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
That happened. He's actually cursing in the chat. So, yeah, that happened. Played some more Cry of Fear. I won't get too much into it, because I explained it before.
Yeah.
It is some freaky shit. Actually, you know what?
I don't play scary games.
Mods like Nightmare House and stuff, because they're not, like, going through a rating system, they can just be as scary as they fucking want to be.
Yeah.
There's no, like, limit.
So,
it's probably safe to say any scary game like that is M, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, because they don't have to be like, oh, this is too scary, you shouldn't be able to put this out.
Yeah, this could
like
destroy people.
Yeah, this could probably give heart attacks or something. They'll be like, we got this. There's no one rating our game.
Yeah.
So that's anyway. Played that. What else? What did I play? I mentioned I think last week that I was playing through Max Payne.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys have played through any. No, never.
I started the first game and I made it a thing like I'm gonna play Max Payne because people talk about it, and I just never turned it back on after the first time. I'll get back into that eventually.
No problem. Yeah. It's one of those ones that it's on my list of shit I want to play, but it's not really high up there.
It's in my Steam library, which is 230 and growing. So
if you're thinking of playing Max Payne 3, I actually totally. The first one's irritating to go through, but I totally recommend going through them for the story because
I hear they're pretty good.
the first one took me, I think, 5 or 6 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
The second one so far, I think I've sunk roughly 5 or 6 hours again, and I'm like an hour away from the end.
Oh, okay.
But they go by really quick, and they're really fun, and the like graphic novel story stuff are actually pretty sweet. So it's like you don't ever feel bored going through it. The story is actually really decent. Actually, it really holds up, other than the gameplay. Because anyway, so I beat the first one. I finally blew through that one. I worked my way through part of the second one. It's a hard as fuck game. It's like
just infuriating.
Yeah,
so angry.
There was actually a way to beat like without spoiling it, but the final. I don't know, the game's pretty old. The final boss thing you're supposed to do at the end. There's like a puzzle where you have to shoot something, but it was like behind a wall, and you don't know this, so I had to like lob a grenade off of like a fucking wall to like bounce it behind something to like blow up something to cause a chain reaction, which wins. Somehow I looked at this part and I was like, "Oh, this is what I have to do, right?" And everybody in the chat was like, "How the fuck did you do? What the fuck?" Like I don't know. It's just old school game design type of game. Like not easy, no checkpoints.
People remember being stuck there, but then
they don't hold your hand. It's not one of those.
Speaking of, there is no checkpoints. There's no hand holding. If you fuck up and you haven't saved, you are restarting this whole mission.
Really?
So you're just like F5, quick save. Just quick save.
It's like the stalker method where you just like you kill someone,
inch forward. You won that battle. You think your health is okay? Yes, quick save.
Yeah.
So I went through that.
What if I set it to casual just to get the story?
Have you ever played Stalker?
I played on the easiest mode. You can only play the easiest mode.
That game is head bobbing.
Which
I don't
one?
like it.
Which one?
Stalker.
Oh. Yeah. I can't play that. That's freaky.
That's not freaky at all.
It's head
Those
bobbing.
blood curler thingies or whatever.
It is weird head bobbing. Let me preface that because head bobbing is.
Yeah, it was fucking weird. Especially when you start sprinting. You're like... I want to play more of that, actually.
It's actually really fun.
No, it's good. It's good. I just can't handle them whole mutant killing stuff because it just freaks me the fuck out.
Really?
It freaks me out.
There are not scary portions of that game, and there are scary portions.
I don't find that like any.
And I find some Fallout stuff pretty freaky. Like
really? I
running from
didn't
Deathclaws
find
and stuff
any of that.
I can't.
Really?
Scary at all.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see you Friday. We'll see how much of a man you are.
I don't. You've hyped it up so much that I've got this like ball in
I
my
have a
chest.
feeling he's hyping it up because it is just as terrifying as he says. Just like that damn comic.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that comic.
I don't think we can possibly talk up a comic enough.
Because I don't think you guys realize that there's going to be a volume, you guys are plugging into my speaker. It's going to be a certain level, pitch black. It's going to be pretty loud. Full screen, second monitor off. 2 webcams on you. It's fucking awesome.
Not looking forward to this.
Fucking awesome.
So we're having 4 people potentially.
4 people go through it. I'm not doing it again.
Come on, do it again.
There's apparently, of this game, I did 2 of them. There's apparently 4 or 5 of them.
Okay, you do a different one then.
I'm not doing them. I'm not doing them. I'm sorry.
We could do different videos.
Yeah.
We're going to have 2 videos because there's 2 of them that you guys can
Okay,
do.
yeah.
You guys are going to do 2 of them.
Alright.
The same 2 I did.
Why don't you do another one with us?
I would
then we
much
can
rather
wait
not
when
lose
we-
another week of sleep over that.
When we get to 3, then we can all of us do it.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, maybe not that day though. Because if I have to be freaked out and then re-edit that shit, no. But anyway, so going back to Max Payne, anyway, we went back to that.
That was a really
Fucking
long...
edit all that out. Yeah,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yeah, that was
You
roundabout.
guys do editing? You guys? Yeah,
No,
okay.
no, everything's fucking
perfect.
live.
Yep. So yeah, Max Payne 2, I started up. The jump from 1 to 2 is kind of insane. But both games I didn't know were made by Rockstar. It's Remedy and most like a portion
I'm
of
pretty
it was Rockstar.
sure.
I thought they were only
Pretty
Remedy.
sure it's just published by Rockstar.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
developed by Rockstar. It's only Remedy is
It's
the
kind of
developer.
really weird, but playing through 2, and now there's like a physics engine in the game and all this craziness and all this stuff. There's little subtle animations that happen that are exactly like they look in 3, except for in 3 they're really polished. Like he'll be walking around or like running, and there's like you can tell that they really took his feel of how he like hunches or runs, and it's taken into 3, and it's
Oh, really?
I don't know, it's little details I've been noticing after seeing some gameplay trailers of 3. It's fucking cool, but
Rockstar's doing good.
yeah, Rockstar's doing
doing
good. I have to say though, the jump from being like Quake engine where there's no physics to like Half-Life-ish, kind of looking like push boxes and like knock over things and people.
We have a physics engine.
Yeah,
Physics puzzles.
when you dive and shoot someone and they just start flying towards the air and you just keep pumping bullets and that's just forcing them to like just fly into like a wall. You're like, this is so fucking funny. Like, I love this. And then you have the Skyrim stuff that happens where like somebody's gonna clip through a wall and just they're vibrating wildly. Like that shit starts happening.
That shit.
It's like, yes, I'm in this era of gaming now. Like, it's really fun.
They discovered ragdoll physics.
Yeah, they discovered ragdoll.
This is in the second one they added in this slow motion reload animation where I guess you're trying to do the Matrix, like pull your clips out and then they're like floating in midair and you spin and then put them in. But it just randomly happens when you're reloading, and sometimes you go into a fight with a shotgun and you're like I'm like, oh god, okay, this is really
Everybody else is moving at normal speed.
Yeah, Max Payne. Yeah,
spinning and shit. Yeah, it's really
that
fun.
sounds awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty.
If there's a reload where you can throw your clips up and then slam your guns down on them,
That'd be really cool.
Yeah,
3. You're just like taking cover, you like throw it up against the wall, and as you're sliding, you're like that'd be cool. Anyway, I want to make that now.
Shit, that would be fun, like an M16 clip, like you just toss it sideways and
flipping
like
it, and you're like,
okay, poll best reload animation in a game.
oh, in a game, shit. Okay.
In a game,
I-
what are you talking about?
I was thinking like Freddie Wong's does some fun, cool stuff.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
but
he does do some
Game.
cool stuff.
Yeah.
for me, it's in Modern Warfare 2 the foul because you can click that clip.
Oh,
out.
yeah.
It's click, click,
Yeah.
click.
Yeah.
Yeah, that where it's like
That's my favorite reload animation.
actually, mine would be the John Woo defaults from Stranglehold, his double pistol reload, because he does that weird thing, but he clicks them like that together. So he click it and he does this he tosses the clips out, hits it, like drops the other ones,
and
clicks
them
and
in by
then
hitting
clicks
the
them
guns
in by
together.
that.
That's
But
nice.
it's like they're cocked back, and like when he clicks them in, he does this, and they go like this, and he does it like almost every second
that's
cutscene,
a
and like
reload.
it's like like it's just the coolest shit. And so like when you do that, I think it's tequila time where you're sliding across the table backwards, and you're out of bullets, and he's just like.
Yeah.
And then you know how you can change direction mid ass slide, so like you're going backwards, going to cover, you reload, and then you're immediately going forward again. That is my favorite.
I can't think of one. I think I don't think in terms of a really cool looking one. I know there's some game that I played that's
just a really like a reload animation that you prefer.
Some of the Borderlands ones are really fucking cool.
One that I really like for some reason, I don't know why, because it takes a really long time, but I think it was in Battlefield Bad Company 2 or something. There was an LMG that you reload.
Bad Company 2 has some
But it was just like,
animations.
you would unhook the thing and the chain would be like empty and it's like a really long kind of like clip
because
it
it's
in,
a light machine gun.
and you're just like locking it in.
Well,
And
it's
you're
like-
yeah, fucking let's do this.
It's like the Modern Warfare, I think it's 3 one, where you have one where you hit it, pull the drum off, click it up, and then you actually have to like pull the chain out, and he clicks it in, and then you take the top, and you kind of like you hit it down once, and then you put your fist and you smash it.
That was something that I think they got from Bad Company because the soldiers aren't supposed to be like top class in Bad Company. You like mess up reloads, and you're like, but like every time you have to like punch it in more or like.
Another really cool one. I just had it now. I'm forgetting it now. It was a Borderlands one. If you're using the scout and you get the automatic reload one, and he shouts the like woo, like when you get the
Scout the guy with the hawk.
Yeah, with the hawk.
Okay. Yeah.
What it is like if you have a revolver, he'll click it out and then shout woo as he's like slamming in because you know how they're like circular rounds. Slams it in and then he goes and you hear like the buzzing sound of it like rotating as he clicks it back in.
So he throws the bullets in like a clip of revolver bullets and then like
snaps
closes it
and
back
kind of
over
rolls
his
it up. Yeah, so
okay,
it's like he snaps and goes, but like at the same time he's shouting like woo because his hawk thing like killed the.
I know my favorite reload.
All right, what is it?
The scout from TF2 when you have a pistol because he like flicks the gun back so it's like the magazine's there. It's like it's like this like spinning like. And I just like would always flip. Actually, it's even pulling it out. It looks really cool.
Really?
But it's just like this. I'd always shoot one bullet and reload. It's like flip like. Like just to make, that's
what
my
about the
favorite.
Red Dead Redemption reload from some of the revolvers and stuff when
any game where you're in third person and you're loading a revolver one bullet at a time, any of those are good.
Alan Wake mashing X.
Yeah, get the bullets in the.
But
Resident Evil when he's got the broken butterfly.
Oh yeah,
what was that Resident Evil 4?
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 with the broken butterfly.
He puts it up above his head and he goes.
Oh, okay, right,
and
yeah.
it slams it back shut.
Yeah, that's that one. That one's pretty awesome.
And then my other two, I would have to say, are from Halo, the SMG when you're
Oh,
single
yeah.
wielding it because it's just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Needler.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
the Needler where it just
Yeah.
shoots the.
Is there anything else in Halo that I don't know. I know like there's a scout one that just. So I was getting mixed up with Borderlands. I thought it was Borderlands where he spins a gun to reload it.
No, it's TF2 is that one. There's some really like cool reload, actual action ones. And you have to think about it. Like somebody had to think up, like, man, how can I make reloading this gun
really
fucking cool?
I think the coolest one is actually neither Resident Evil 1, 2, Code Veronica, or 3.
One of the tank control ones.
No. Yeah. What you do is you just shoot your guns and you just bring up your inventory and just combine. The animation of the box going onto the other box and going
God.
is just.
You can do that in 4 as well.
Yeah, 4 you
Okay,
can do
well,
that
in
way
4,
too.
and I think you could probably do it in 5 too, actually.
No, because 5 has that weird
I think
Yeah.
5 you can do it once you're in like the game over, no, the level and you're in the shop thing.
maybe. But
Anyway, I was trying to make a joke.
Oh.
Actually, that was like the Silent Hill sound. But anyway,
Oh.
pretty cool shit. I just want to see some cool fucking flip it, soccer kick it, reload, shoot a guy. I just want some cool shit. Reload like a grenade somehow.
Actually, the Modern Warfare 3 grenade reload off of the AK is really funny because it's not the click back one that you load in from the back. It's like a front feed one, so you shoot it and you're like, your arms get over here and you're trying to jam it in and then you click it up again. It's really awkward.
we're gonna have to find videos for all of this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
2 second yes, the reload.
Yeah.
Misling, goats here. Anyway,
I think we can all be responsible for the reloads we mentioned.
Yeah.
I think we'll do okay for this description.
Yeah.
What did we mention?
Oh,
I'll
shit.
go back and watch it after.
Yeah. But hey, you're not the one who has to find all the fucking links.
I can find for myself. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I know the 3 that I mentioned.
But
They are my favorites.
I don't know if there's any John Woo stuff out there. It was a pretty old game. It's a pretty shitty game.
Sorry, you forgot to mention. Did we mention Operation Raccoon City?
No,
No,
we didn't.
oh no, I played that today.
Yeah.
There is new DLC out for that. It's a free mission
One,
where you play as the special ops
Yeah.
for the government.
Yeah.
It's not stars or anything.
Okay,
It's
that's what I was gonna ask.
something.
So
It's totally new.
they look
canon. They look like stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not.
But more rugged. They don't look as polished as the stars.
But it's still the same kind of beige, and then they have the patch, and they're wearing
Beret
vests
thing.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
but
and-
like there's one guy in your squad who looks like the biker dude from Left 4 Dead, except he's got the tattoo.
and
coming
he's yelling the biker stuff from the other. I know.
Yeah, I was just like,
Really?
hey,
His
guys,
name. Are you ready? His name is Harley.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw Tweed. Some guy whose name was Tweed.
Yeah.
That's the girl.
Oh, it's a girl.
Demolitions.
Yeah, the
Okay.
demolition girl, and then there's the field
Well, they're all
scientist.
code names,
Yeah.
right? So
The field scientist sounds like Jamaican. It's really stereotypical. It was like
The point is, for this DLC, though.
that's pretty cool.
it's what the game should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From what I saw,
I'm pretty sure you had a podcast episode where you just talked
fucking
about.
enraged on it.
Yeah.
You're looking at everything you said, where it's more zombie that you deal with, just a few of the.
It is
umbrella
surviving in Raccoon
Yeah.
City.
Yeah.
For that entire level.
Not a lot of bullets, a lot of zombies.
There's I
close
think in the
quarters.
entire time you played, you found one infinite ammo refill.
Yeah, no,
box.
I only
Yeah.
found one infinite ammo reload box.
There are 2 in that entire level, and they are at very specific points.
Yeah,
for
there's one where you're being chased by, and you go into the apartment building and it's right there.
Okay. That's from Resident Evil 3.
Yeah, but I mean,
That-
but we don't want to spoil what the DLC is.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe
yeah.
if you're not.
I don't know. I
expecting
found.
I thought it was pretty cool, and I was like, oh, so I think
Yeah.
we'll save that.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
There's good set pieces in this game compared
Yeah.
to the really weird
But-
non-canon
I found-
ones.
yeah.
In
Yeah.
the rest
I
of the
found
campaign.
it was.
You didn't beat it yet, or did you?
Yeah, no, he beat
but
it.
I don't.
But I found it was it was a little more smoother. Like I played around with when we were trying to get it to cast, so I
It was
got to play
choppy
around with it.
while you were playing.
But I was
so-
playing when it was choppy. Actually, it wasn't choppy when I was playing it. It was choppy when we were playing it back.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, because we were
Well,
just
we weren't playing off the screen. I thought
no. So I was playing it there, and I was trying to do the aiming. The aiming didn't. It felt a little clunky. Like it didn't feel very smooth.
Yeah.
And then
It's that weird kind of it's slow, and then if you keep holding it, it speeds up.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
like that.
And it's weighted.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
is
sure
what-
it's way more subtle in other games.
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
fine there, but
I think it's called weighted movement. Is what it is.
I think
It's-
what it is that normally what I find is that it's not that it's weighted, it's that the X and the Y sensitivity is different.
Mm.
So when you go diagonal, the way I always notice it when you go diagonal and it starts moving slower upwards and it doesn't feel as smooth all around
Yeah.
like Call of Duty does or
Yeah.
something. that's when I noticed it. Because,
but
I don't know.
they changed that a little bit in the Spec Ops. I felt...
Well, that might have just been like some update.
Maybe, but it just felt a little more smooth. It wasn't as, like, kind of...
Maybe. I don't know.
Slow.
It seemed pretty close quarters, so you didn't have to aim that much.
Yeah,
It was
that's
more
true.
straight thing.
But I definitely like the fact that in a horror game...
It feels like a Resident Evil
Yeah,
mission.
it does. It really does.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that it's not just, oh, you killed a whole bunch of zombies? Fucking, here's a lot of ammo for you.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's... I ran out of ammo a couple of times for my SMG, and I was like, shit, like, what gun do I pick up?
This pistol is totally ineffective against any enemy in the game.
Yeah, it was...
Ray, I need to find some ammo. That's why playing that through with 4 people,
Yeah.
I don't know. Does that game scale? Will it drop more ammo?
Do
you know?
I don't know if it does.
No, but there's so many ammo boxes in that thing.
No,
in the original.
But in the Spec Ops mission, all the ammo pickups are those, like, it only fills
5
like
bullets.
2 clips.
Yeah, I know.
And they're the like little
same thing. And only one person can pick it up too.
Jeez, that would be fucking bad. Because I didn't find that many guns either. Like
Well, you only fight other people with guns twice.
Yeah,
Okay.
twice.
Once is like a logical point where they are up on top of a building and they are like, "Yo, we're killing zombies." Oh, there's some Spec Ops guys, so we're just gonna shoot them too.
Yeah.
And then there's another point further on it.
Yeah, well, I got to the first point where there's some dudes.
The times that you fight the guys with the guns, you're very separated from them in ways that make sense.
Yeah.
You are not just cover-based shooting at them.
Yeah.
So,
well, it felt like when I rolled onto those guys, it felt like a Resident Evil section where they were there just trying to fucking survive. They weren't there doing anything malicious or weird like that. Like
they are holed up in this
building.
They're
holed up into this fucking building, and they're like, God damn it, we're fucked.
There are zombies everywhere.
Yeah, they're fucked.
The one thing that's weird is that I didn't actually play myself, so I can't actually tell. I find it cool that there is a lot of zombies, but it kind of got broken sort of 3/4 through the game when I realized that there's this kind of human shield thing you can do with zombies.
Yeah. And
while you're doing that animation, you're not actually... I'm pretty sure you're not taking any damage while it's happening. So you can kind of go into this infinite loop of just like grabbing it, snapping neck, grabbing it, snapping neck, grabbing it, snapping neck. So like I hope that...
if you want to play the game,
I guess that would be either my or whoever's own fault for ruining it. Like
but
that.
Like I only
I kind of started doing it. I was like, fuck. Actually, I was doing it for the achievement.
But like I only managed to get that like snap thing once in the...
You don't even have the fucking point. You just hold B and it just grabs the nearest thing.
Really?
Fucking break. Well, actually, if you hold it, it'll go into the crazy, like, shoot the guy. No.
That's a vector thing.
Yeah, that's a vector thing.
How the hell do you... No, human... No, sorry, you get to go in the human shield, then you hit it again, then we'll go into the animation.
Yeah, I only got that once on an actual
guy. Yeah, because you hold it, and... Yeah, then it goes in. Sorry, I thought you had to... No. There's one other way you hit, and then fuck it.
There are special abilities and different ways to kill the zombies in that game.
Yeah.
I thought it was really
cool. This DLC is amazing.
Yeah, it's one free mission. I think
what it looks like is if they keep releasing them free. Wow, great job, Capcom! Like,
you made
worth my purchase for this game for this DLC. But what it is probably going to be is the first one is free.
Yeah, to try.
There are no other ones available right now,
and then they'll probably be paid.
But if they are all like I finished that mission, if they are all the level of that mission, if they're all good like that, I will buy the rest of them.
Yeah, and they probably won't put them out overly expensive either. I think they kind of apologized a little bit.
Fuck that! No, Capcom's gonna put them out. Probably like
put them out.
Stupid ass numbers like 560 or something like they always fucking do, or like. Wasn't the Resident Evil 5 ones like 560? Oh no, they're like 480 or like some stupid
560.
There's 560.
There were the two. There was the mansion one, and then there was the.
I want to go back and play Resident Evil 5.
I've actually wanted to, kind of, but I don't know.
I'll play co-op with you.
Add to the bottom of that list, buddy.
Yeah.
We got stuff to do.
Yeah.
But
I liked Resident Evil 5.
I have it on PC, oddly.
Yeah. I wanted to get it on PC, actually. Sales story. Point is...
You want to play co-op with me, Dan?
You get achievements when you play the PC version.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You get double my Resident Evil 5 score.
So no, I was actually pretty surprised with Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City after the like fucking shit it smeared in my face at the end of that game.
It almost feels like they should have released the Spec Ops ones as the core game.
Yeah.
And these like weird retconned Umbrella ones.
Yeah.
As DLC.
I wouldn't pay for that though. They would have never sold. That's probably why they did it.
Yeah.
You guys never fucking buy this. Switch them
out. What's that? The DLC is the actual game. People don't buy this shit. It's got
I feel like if they advertised each of those missions with like, hey, this is the one where you deal with like this character and you do something weird, because they did that for Force Unleashed. I don't know how well those sold, but I bought all of them.
I bought 1 and 2.
I almost want to step out for a second and read.
For Force Unleashed.
Oh, the DLCs.
Yeah, I didn't buy all the DLCs. I only bought one of the DLCs.
Okay, yeah. Because those are all weird, like, retconnings.
Oh, really?
Depending on the end of 1.
Oh, okay.
Which is like a 5-year-old game, but
Which one of the DLCs are 1 or 2?
Both.
Both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The DLC story continues in a DLC for 2.
Oh, okay.
Which was only $1.
Really?
They released that brand new for $1.
Wow.
And it's like a whole mission and like tons of new achievements.
I'd like DLC to be $1.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I was like, yeah, I'll play more Force Unleashed 2. I love that game.
Yeah. Totally.
My story of that game is I beat it all and got 90% of the achievements in one sitting.
Really?
Like, I did not stand up from my chair.
You liked it?
Yeah, but I'm also a big Star Wars fan.
Right.
We could literally like label this Star Wars and you'd buy it. It was Star Wars branded microphone.
Not necessarily. I'm not buying Star Wars Connect. But we talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that. Let's not talk about it again.
I almost want to go and grab my case just to see if it's true. I think it actually spoils that last mission's decision on the box.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Here,
Apparently someone said that. So it's in that pile there.
No,
but yeah, so like there's something that like I know they showed a character that's kind of like story related in the trailers for it, but I think they actually say like the final mission
special edition of this.
Yeah.
Because it's only $10 more and you get the steel book. And it's probably still available if people want to buy it.
So I just want to check it out real quick. I don't think I won't actually show it on this one because this tells you the special edition stuff, so that's probably not good. Okay. But anyway. But I think on the actual edition of the box, it tells you, like, oh, you can either... like, fucking right up there.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. That's what I actually read.
Is it to do with Leon Kennedy? Because that's like promotional material.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that you're telling me that is the final choice of the game?
Yeah. That's written on the back of the box. I'm like 100% sure. Wow. And that thing is what made me want to just kill myself. Because it is the worst. But anyway,
that's like their promo point for that game.
Yeah. That's why I was like going through it. I was like,
it was announced, and they were like, "Hey, also this."
Yeah, but I thought it was gonna be middle point of the game, and something's gonna happen. No,
Jesus,
that's kept the credits. But yeah, so
technically, well, as DLC, that is the middle point of the game.
So I played. You guys kind of played that. I kind of watched it.
I finished it. Devin probably got a third of the way through from what I watched him play.
Looked good. I don't know if ever. I would wait to see what people say about the paid pack because I don't know if it's gonna be like, yo, this is really cool. Like this
I would probably buy the first one if they release it episodically. But I
mean, I want to make sure that the rest of it's gonna stay up to that quality.
What is this?
We don't know if they're going to release it all in a pack or...
if it's a mission at a time.
Most likely they'll probably release them individual and then put out a pack which will be a little bit less.
Which they did for Resident Evil 5. They released everything separately and they said, hey, here's everything if you want for like 10% off.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm so pissed that they did that. Because I bought the first pack and I'm like, oh, I'm going to buy the second one. But then I held off for like a week or two. And then they're
like, hey, announcement. Hey, here's this...
Double one. Which
it was just slightly more expensive than one pack for both of them. Or you buy both for like double the price. I was fucking furious. So I never bought the second one. I just was like, oh, fuck you then.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I bought both those mission packs. I never finished the second one. Because there was a really hard point in that second one.
The first one was the mansion mission or something again, wasn't it? Yeah, that one was really cool.
That was really good. It was like classic Resident Evil, which this first free DLC is.
Yeah.
Like
it feels a lot.
The fact that you're running around with 4 people, I don't know. I would be curious to see if that game becomes more either easier or more like frantic because no one has any ammo.
Do you think maybe like they would scale up the amount of zombies based on how many people are playing?
No, they don't.
They just throw it all out.
That engine can only hold so much before it starts fucking dying, and you can so notice that at the end.
Really?
Here's some zombies and spec ops and this kind of shit. Just go do it. Enjoy this 10 frames per second. Just fuck your aim.
I had tons of lag.
Oh god!
In that on fire building with that classic enemy. Yeah, that was.
Game's great. Anyway, speaking of Resident Evil, why don't we just jump right into that before I continue with my list? This is right here. Trailer for Resident Evil 6 came out.
Yes.
It looks really good.
Yes, it does.
They kind of. I still have a few things to mention.
Really? You still have a few things?
I think we talked about one game, bro.
Man, we are...
Anyway, point is, give me a second.
Alright.
Resident Evil trailer came out, looks really cool. They actually kind of spoiled the story thing, though.
Yeah, they did.
Like, I don't know why the fuck they talked about that.
Yeah, where there... Was it
you're talking about that third
Yeah,
character.
We'll say it's a trailer, but I mean...
Well, no,
Yeah.
I don't...
Okay,
Well,
so
I'm gonna be in the link dump.
It's...
So.
They're just like, oh, look, it's this year, woo, Junior. And it's, what the fuck? And it's just crazy.
Yeah, no, I was so...
I almost think if you Junior spoiled it. I don't...
Senior,
Whatever,
Junior.
it's a trailer.
Move your body. Move your feet. Anyway.
no, that actually really... That disappointed me.
Yeah.
Like, that really disappointed me where it was
No,
just
if you read library entries, you know that person exists.
Yeah.
And,
See,
But
I didn't.
I
and you don't care about the story of this game,
Can I make
so-
a call right now and just say that if the way Capcom's going, it'll be like, yo, this, because you know the story, it looks like you're going to play Leon and
Yeah.
you're going to play like Chris.
Well,
They seem to clash pretty intensely.
Yeah.
But I feel like Capcom's going to be like, yo, if you want to play this, boop, Junior's fucking storyline, here's the DLC.
what
Oh,
what
but
I
here's the
what I
thing.
have heard is it's 3 separate campaigns,
Okay.
which you can start and
Individually.
play in any order,
Okay.
or it's been kind of vague whether they are going to have like a hey, play the missions in the order of the characters, like the order it happens mode.
Yeah.
So
I think they
But
probably
that's
go.
what
I wonder if there's going to be co-op again. So I know every
yes, every
Yeah, because they always look like they have
every
some
character
partner.
has someone with them.
Chris had that dude, he's like, dude, we got problems, or something. And then
Leon
this,
has
someone-
another agent named Helena Harper,
Okay.
and this other dude has Sherry Birkin.
Who's Sherry Birkin?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
who that
that's,
was?
I'm not going to explain it to you because you don't.
I'm trolling my mind.
Anyway.
right now. I can't.
End of 2? Or
That's
partway
kind of-
through 2?
That's
See, I really,
2 and 3 thing,
I really picked up
and a
at
lot
Yeah.
of like background stuff. That
Okay,
just
see, like
happens.
I really picked up into the Resident Evil franchise about 4 and played.
Didn't everyone?
Yeah, but it was like it was good. It was just you can't tell me 4 was a bad game.
No, 4 was fantastic and one of the best games ever.
I
Yes.
really
so
enjoyed
much I
that.
own 3 copies of that game.
I really have to play that
Xbox,
game again because
PlayStation and computer.
I really
PlayStation. Oh, I own 4. PlayStation, Wii,
You own the Wii version?
GameCube. Yeah, it was my girlfriend.
Okay.
And the new Xbox 360 games on the
I
never
wanna buy it on
actually-
PC.
Okay, I enjoyed that game, except for when the second disc came in and you were on the other island. I kind of disliked it a bit, and then
Other
Dustin
island.
was over, and he was just like, I was like, dude, I fucking hate this part. First, there was those
That's like the third act of the game.
yeah, just regenerators and stuff. And I was like, yo, I just want just take care of this part for me or something. Because I was having trouble. I was getting.
I think we
angry
can
and-
spoil Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the point is he played
That's like
like
04.
he played like the last third of the game for me, and I was watching it, and like I kind of got that ruined for me, I guess, because Dustin was playing it.
But if you were going to play it anyways, then
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I feel like because of that.
they
lot
ramp
of
it
people-
up and it gets.
But I mean, a lot of
harder.
people say Resident Evil 4 is really awesome. I get that; it was pretty cool, but I'm not seeing how it was like fucking amazing.
No. For me, it
It change a lot of shit in third person games.
But like
though.
for
it was-
for me, I watched my buddy originally play it. Like he played, I think he played like he'd already beaten it like I don't know like 10 times or something. Like he's one of those guys who will play a game and then play it over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And so he played like maybe about first quarter of it, and then he's like, "Yo, you want to start a new game and try this? I know you've never played it." And I like sat down on his PC and I was just kind of like, and he's like, "Yo, supper's ready. Like you should."
You PC played it?
Yeah, I PC played it.
Dude, that had the most fucked up controls ever for a PC.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. It was really fucked
Also,
up.
that game is way easier in the Wii version
Yeah.
Really?
because the aiming is
That's
all
right.
like, oh, wherever I'm pointing.
Oh.
So
See, for me, I really enjoyed the like. I haven't played it on 360 or I haven't played it on any other consoles. So the PC version, yeah, the controls were really fucking counterintuitive, but you get used to it really quick.
did you finish that game?
Yeah, I believe I did. I think we swapped out a couple of times, so I didn't play all the way through it, but we swapped out.
Well, did you finish this island he's talking about?
Yeah.
Then you finished the game.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say if you hadn't, it's $20 or 1,600
Yeah.
Microsoft points.
I want to
Yeah.
go through it at some
on
point
Xbox
again.
Live right now, and it's
Okay.
like it's only like a 2 gig download. It's not
Yeah.
that big,
But it was.
and it has achievements.
Yeah, it does. But I'm not an achievement
I
hunter.
don't remember most of the game. All I remember is like starting town, some cathedral thing,
Yeah.
like fucking skip ahead a bit. I don't remember what the hell happened.
So you
Plant
rem-
monster with the RPG that we
Yep.
one-shotted, and then just like regenerators is all I remember
Yeah.
in that game.
Yeah.
And
The-
dudes with miniguns. That's,
Yeah.
That is the story of 4 that I remember.
I
And,
like-
That's like that's
For me,
that
the
is-
big story thing for me was
Plagas.
yeah, the
yeah. There.
Plagas.
So I really want to play that because I want
I
to.
haven't I can't see. For me, it was so long ago that I don't have it all there. But for me, it was Midget Dude is evil. Chainsaw Guy.
Dude,
Yeah, there's the little
Salazar.
Salazar.
I don't even know if I'm like.
Oh, that
He
guy.
was from the second area of that game, the castle.
Yes.
He was like the big
I
bad.
thought that was like
He
a
was-
priest dude. No.
No.
That counts as full of priests, but like
Yeah,
the
that's
main
what I'm
leader is
wondering.
that like midget.
He's a midget,
remember
and
the
then
pirate-looking dude.
he gets fucking huge. He gets massive, and somehow
He is that plant monster. That you
yes, he is the plant
Oh, is he?
monster that
Yeah.
you one shotted. But he
I was
like,
playing that. Dustin's like, yo, check this out. It's fucking. And then he just played the rest of the game.
but like this midget dude is tiny, but when you actually fight him, when he like bursts open, he's huge somehow. It's like, how'd you fit all there inside that little tiny midget body?
But
Plagueis.
honestly, after playing through like Max Payne 1 and 2 and like old schoolish games, I kind of want to give that one a second chance because I feel like back when I used to play games randomly, like I was like, yeah, let's play through games. I got to the end.
You don't
Like,
really
pay
give a
attention
shit?
to anything.
You didn't appreciate them.
I probably should go through that again.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it on PC though.
Well, it's just why I want to
Buy
do.
the Xbox version.
That's probably what
$20.
is that.
You get achievements.
Was there? Oh, is there?
Yeah.
It's
It's a full 1,000.
Oh wow.
This game's on demand. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
heard
arcade.
was there
It's too
frame?
big
Did
for
you play
arcade.
through it all, or did you play through some of it?
I played through to about halfway through the first area.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. That's not
I
bad.
heard there was some like frame ratey thing with
No,
it,
that's
but
bullshit.
no.
It's fine.
Good, perfect, done. You sold it
See,
from your childhood.
for me, I played through most of 5, but at the same time I was really sick and I had a really big fever, so it's like all blurry in my memory. And I remember having lots of fun playing it.
I have a weird
5 or
mind
6
where
times.
I can't remember anything educational, but something
Yeah,
about
same.
some weird like fake lore,
Yeah.
whatever.
yeah.
Maps,
Got it.
Maps and shit for levels, like
Yeah.
fucking. I'll play something like, oh, I know exactly.
No,
Like,
no,
remember
but-
this place like 10 years ago?
For me, I was really sick, and like I had all my buddies over. I was over at a friend's place, and I had like this fever, and I was like sweating and playing the game and like trying to sweat out this fever. And the part that distinctly sticks in my mind is, you know where the
You talking about 5?
5,
Okay.
the giant like caterpillar like monster thing bursts out of the back of the like semi truck, and you have to run around this circular map picking up mines and dropping mines for it to
Oh,
run
no, I
over.
totally remember that.
Yeah, that's the one part that really distinctly
It's
sticks
this
in
like
my mind.
bat scorpion creature thing.
And it bursts
That,
out
like
of
a
the
truck
back.
crashes and it flies out of the back of the truck and it lands and all it is.
Oh,
the entire
yeah,
battle
the-
is
the
like
flying
you fight this
thing.
thing head on, you get fucked up.
Yeah.
So you have to run around picking up mines and just drop.
But
it.
it's really funny because I can
You
distinctly
have an AI
remember.
partner during that.
No, I had a
Fucking garbage.
like I had the co-op partner playing. Like I had a buddy playing
Okay.
it, and it was really funny because he at the same time would just like run in front of me and stop me from picking up mines, or he'd run and try and pick up the mines, and he's just fucking with me the whole goddamn time. And like I'm sick. I want to get this fucking boss over with. I'm just like and I just started yelling and screaming and just like getting really angry at him.
I played through Resident Evil 5 so many times, and the one thing that I just remember clearly always about the game is like, Chris! Or like, come here, come here, come. Like, just fucking mashing that button. I think
There's an achievement related to mashing that button.
Really?
Yes, there is an achievement called like good friends.
Oh,
or
yeah, yeah, okay,
BFFs
yeah.
or something like
you
that.
have to keep congratulating him. Like, when you give him something, you
Yeah,
hit
it's
a
enough
button.
congratulations after if someone like heals you or gives you something.
Yeah.
If you press B or
Whatever it was, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you say thanks, and it's do that 50 times.
Yeah.
Is that
Thanks.
achievement?
Thanks.
But
Thanks.
all it
Thanks.
says for that achievement description is like be a good partner.
Yeah.
Oh really? Jeez.
No.
The two hardest achievements in that game are that because it doesn't work reliably,
Yeah.
and the works it's called, which is the get the 3-hit melee combo,
Yeah.
which doesn't always work
I never,
reliably.
Oh, yeah.
never got
Because
that.
you have to find a guy that doesn't get knocked down by a punch,
Yeah.
and what you have to do is you have to get a guy between you, and you have to stun him with like a headshot or like a leg shot or something. So
Yeah.
he's stumbling, and you can go and do a melee attack, and one person melees towards the other person, they melee back, and then the third person does the like super melee, which in Chris is like this haymaker thing, and shovels like this big
Yeah.
Yeah.
flying kick,
Yeah.
whatever. But if you did that, only the person that did the third move got the achievement. So you have to do it twice if you're playing like solid two people. So.
That sucks.
But,
Because
every game that gives you something you can mash to yell something, like Cry of Fear does the same thing. There's actually 3. There's help, come here, look at this. And you're just like,
Oh, come here, look at this.
It's
Oh, come
like-
here, look at this.
no, it's like-
you only mash one at a time, but it's like, hey, look, hey, look, hey, look. And then there's like, but all 3 of you, well, there's 4 of you, but all 3 other people, everybody has the same voice. It's like, look, hey, look, help, hey, look.
it's like
I love games that do that. It's like, hey, come here, come, I'm coming, hey. Like, that's
You know,
weird.
no,
Actually,
no,
that's
Look at this.
weird.
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
No, no.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like the Left 4 Dead one where you can scream. You can scream in that. All
That's only on PC. I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no!
No. I mean, it is like you know where you get grabbed by the smoker.
It's
and
a
you just let
contextual
out-
voice action. So if
Okay.
you're looking at pills, you can make your character
Yeah,
say
yeah,
pills
yeah.
here.
But if you're not doing anything, there's actually like a legit like scream, and they do like the mouth animation of like. So like whenever you play with people, like me and my buddy would just load in random games, you'd load up the start of a mission or something, and all you hear is just or like you know where it's like tank, and then immediately someone would always just press the scream button, so all you hear is tank, and then you hear like another character way down the hall hear the scream. He starts screaming, and it's just like nobody's actually calling out what it is. They're just screaming.
Makes me glad Journey exists. Like just like the fucking like yeah, I don't. None of those sounds like the fuck or whatever the hell those sound is.
But it's really funny because in Left 4 Dead 2 or Left 4 Dead where you got it is
who
Journey.
Oh yeah, Journey. I said Jimmy.
Jimmy's fantastic. No, but like, you know in Left 4 Dead where you can play the co-op and you play as the other team. You know where you can first start out before you actually place yourself as the monster, you can run around and see where they're starting and going.
Yeah, and they're like ghost.
I loaded up as a boomer once and just kind of was like jumping around, and my buddy was a smoker up on the roof, and we were just kind of jumping around like, you can't see me, ha 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 ha. And then all of them at the same time started screaming, and my buddy was playing on speakers, and we're on Skype, and all you heard was just like this, like it actually buzzed out his microphone because it was so loud with like screams and yells, and just like
that makes you know when you say screaming, it makes me think of like old school games like Splinter Cell, Chaos Theory, or something. When you play co-op, you can actually yell into your mic to make sound.
Oh, yeah.
I wish more games did that. Like
really?
Yeah. When you're playing the co-op, like when you talked, you actually had to talk at a certain level. But no, I mean, oh no, you couldn't go into party chat in that. No, so you
no, that was old.
Yeah. So yeah, that one you actually had to whisper, or you could yell, or I think when you're playing single player, there's a whistle button, but you could also yell and do sounds. It's either that or is it Rainbow Six? But I'm pretty sure it was Splinter Cell. But
Rainbow Six always has the like actual voice command.
Yeah, So it was totally Chaos Theory because we'd be playing. It was like, all right, let's go that way, and then like you're trying to cough. Like, oh no, it's the button on the top or something. You're like, okay, let's do this. But yeah, no,
I think that's crazy.
I wish
and
more games did that.
Yeah.
I wish more games did that.
No game but Splinter Cell would do that though.
Could you imagine like something like Resident Evil or something with zombies or something horror game where you're just like, hey, and then like zombies would run towards you, and you'd like, that'd be fucking cool.
Yeah, where you just like you hide in a corner and just like echo it.
That was always I think one thing that you actually had to whisper in that game. That was pretty cool.
Hey, can you come over here, please?
That's the only other game I can think of that's done that since is if you were playing in normal chat on Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
2 on Hard Rain.
Yeah.
It will drown out other people's voices.
That's the coolest shit that I ever experienced on PC. I think. Well, I was I had it on PC. Both, but yeah. Oh, that hurricane thing. That was my favorite map. That was my favorite. Except for then after that, it was like using Ventrilo and Skype, and it would just ruin it.
Yeah. But like when you actually use the general chat in it.
First day, guys, witches. Just like you realize other people in your house, like, what the fuck is going on?
I always thought it was funny whenever you know how like if you were wrecking it really. Like, you're raping it, you could just... It would spawn more witches. Like, randomly put in more witches and stuff. There was a point where it was, like, one witch, and you had to go this way, or you could go this way, and we walked into this, like, other area, like, the kind of roundabout way, and there just so happened to be a witch just chilling, like, not where you can kind of sneak by it, or kind of piss her off.
Right in the fucking doorway.
She was right in the fucking doorway. And it was because we had gotten... those super weapons, like, right off the bat, like, you walked out...
Like the better shotguns.
Yeah, we literally turned and it was like, oh, there's a weapon cache here. So we were raping everything, and it was just like, the game was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Here's 2 witches. Deal with it. So what we ended up doing was we had one guy scared, like, piss off this witch, and run the fuck, like, back through the whole game. And we tried to get past him, but somebody pissed off the other witch. And so it's just, like, running, like, 2 witches. And they're like, save us! Take out these witches! Fuck that. Just, like, ran away.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Nothing.
In chat?
They want me to say penis. But mouth it. I was gonna be like... It's not gonna work. Anyway, fuck.
Yeah, it was just absolutely ridiculous.
So you have to do this fucking list. I beat Witcher 2 finally. God, I'm just gonna say that. Finally fucking after like 3 months.
Comes out next week.
Comes out next week for
probably
Xbox.
Pick it up.
Totally recommend to anybody who's thinking of picking that up on console. That was really fast out of my mouth. Pick it up.
For console.
Pick up the base.
Pick it up! No, but if you have not played the first one, which is probably a good idea, we're still going.
What?
We're still going good. Anyway, what? If you haven't... yeah, but anyway.
Jesus Christ.
If you haven't played the first game, I highly recommend maybe checking out like a wiki to see just to kind of... You won't get it as much as somebody who's played the first game, but it'd be like, oh, that's the character I've heard of. Like, he's coming. Oh, that's really awesome. This is who this is. So you're not like...
I'm probably just going to go in dark.
going dark. You'll still understand it, but they might not be as nice. I don't know.
I've watched the opening cutscene of Witcher 1.
Okay.
And I have played to the point of the first boss, which, if I can remember right, it's a big spider or something? Or a big lizard? It's a big something.
Yeah. I can't remember the start of it.
The start of it is where you have amnesia and you're brought to like this Witcher camp.
Okay, the big spider thing. Yeah, no, yeah, you're still in the castle.
And then there the whole time these like enemies that you're fighting are leading this thing around and they let it loose. Yeah. And I guess the game glitched on me. I couldn't kill it. I literally could not damage it.
Yeah.
I think you had to hit like bells and some weird stuff. There's like some sort of element or some sort of puzzle thing. But
I know that Geralt is a badass Witcher.
Yeah, he's really cool in the second one.
He's a man.
Yeah. I totally say if you have to play it, it's like it's such a good RPG that's fantasy-ish. That's not
kid friendly.
Yeah,
dark fantasy.
Dark fantasy.
You'll hear like whore, son, fuck, like pussy, shit, like I think they yell cunt a few times. Like
rated M for mature.
Yeah, it's really and you'll just fucking and. That's good. Not that
are there explicit tags on this podcast? That's something.
Yeah, yeah. It says right on our channel, like uncensored Canadians.
You can get the little like pop up at the beginning.
Yeah,
that says, "Hey, this is explicit."
No, we don't do that. But
no, we probably should do that.
I think that's the FTV partnership do that.
Yeah, you do.
But anyway,
so we're just gonna keep.
All right.
Yeah. So what else? Oh yeah. So like I said, end this list. I picked up Legends of Grimrock today. Which is kind of like an old school
I watched
RPG.
You play a bit of that. That was really fun.
Yeah. To explain it, if you guys ever played old school RPG games, like there's like Eye of the Beholder is one of them that I always mention because it's the only one I can think of. But it's those like first person kind of like grid, like moves one box, look left. Like there's like it's a map that's just squares and you move and it's just like a huge.
I would call it a first person dungeon crawler almost, but it's all linear corridors that map out.
So it's just like the old one. You have a party of 4. Wherever you have like 2 people in the front, 2 people in the back. Back people have to be ranged or magic or whatever or throwing. But it's just like D&D. Like you can customize your characters to be whatever class or do whatever they want and make people special. And it's I don't know. It's really good. It's old school. It's actually something that's really fun. I can't really describe it because it's old school.
You have a lot of fun with snails.
Yeah, there's a lot of snails you can burn and just.
Well, there was
weird
this
stuff.
I was doing homework and kind of like watching Riccio play it at the same time, and there's this I don't know how we got here or what it was, but there was this pit that opened up and there was a lever that you could lower this pit, and there I don't know there must have been like 4 or 5 of these giant fucking snails, and they've got really like their mouths open up and they kind of like grab onto you and hurt you that way. What you would do is you could throw rocks and shit.
Yeah.
So Riccio would throw a rock, get this guy's attention, and he'd start like. Moving one space towards him. And just as he's about to get to, like, the next one, he, like, duck out, hit the switch, duck back, and it's just, like...
Just gone.
Boom! Just, like, disappears.
So
and he, like, 3 times, and he
giggles. themselves in some dungeon, like... like they're dying. I don't know why they do that sound, but...
He giggles.
It's terrifying sound, actually.
Giggled like a little schoolgirl.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really fun. It's
Space Marine.
If you like old school RPGs,
Space Marine.
It's fun. It's like $12. I think right now it's on sale for like the first week. And
that's cool. But you had a lot of problem actually getting it loaded.
Developer site. You can go to the indie developer site. It's on Steam actually.
Yeah.
Oh, it is on Steam. Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know. The only way to describe it is you have to check a trailer out of it.
Pretty much.
There's no way to explain that.
It's weird.
First person, but not turn-based, kind of, but not. But
it's weird.
It's cool. It's awesome. Good.
Weird,
go check it out. Legend of Grimrock. And yeah, so getting on to the news, we'll kind of bust through these really quick, I think, because it is actually getting really late.
What time is it?
It is like 11-something, 11:40 something.
Oh.
So
I'm fucked.
Yeah. So.
Anyways, all right. Podcast.
Cool. So. News: Dark Souls for PC officially announced from Software.
Yeah,
totally went like good new content, awesome. Games from Windows Live.
I think there's new bosses or something.
New bosses, new monsters at least.
The trailer, Riccio saw the first little bit and he's like, "Oh, this looks exactly the same." And then it showed another character, and you were just like, "No, what the fuck?"
No, well, it's because like they use the same trailer as the original launch, and then it's like, "Oh, by the way, there's this hand with a fucking mouth in it trying to grab you." I'm like,
"Whoa,
yes!"
Did you finish Dark Souls?
No. So I'm still working on it.
I know you make me a promise right here in front of all these people. Do not buy another copy of that game until you've finished your original copy.
No, I'm buying another copy of it. Because The PlayStation version doesn't run at 30 frames all the time. It even dips down to like 5 or 10 sometimes. And you're trying to block and stuff. I want to play it smooth, and I'm gonna go through it all happy.
Yep, I'm gonna get it for PC because I have not played it on any console.
Yeah, but you don't own it already
No,
for
I
a
don't.
console.
Well, I own a lot of games. Well, whatever. Point is,
Alan Wake.
that's a good game. Anyway, August 24th. Actually, jumping back to Resident Evil 6, they actually brought the release date 1 month quicker.
Yes,
It's
they did.
6
November.
weeks.
Yeah,
6 weeks.
It was mid-November, but it's beginning of October now.
Yep.
The 2nd.
All right, so jumping back to what the fuck we're talking
Dark
about.
Souls.
August 24th, PC. It's going to use Games from Windows Live, which is kind of wonky for some people, but whatever. I don't mind.
I think
Honestly,
that's how they have to do it,
Yeah.
so that it's not.
people have a lot of trouble with Games from Windows Live. I don't.
I had it with.
No,
I
neither
had
do
a lot of
I.
trouble with Dead Rising 2. I mean, Dead Rising 2.
Most of the
Well,
time,
here's the thing: it's when you're playing a game and it's just an overlay. That's no problem. So if you can buy Dark Souls through Steam,
yeah.
great. It'll just run into that overlay. But if you
Yeah.
have to go through that like Games for Windows Live Marketplace,
Ah, fuck
that
Yeah.
thing is utter
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah. But I don't know. Most people I've seen who have trouble with Games from Windows Live are people pirating the game because it gets in the way heavily. So
Oh,
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
why I think that's
So it's
this is the
perfect for
way
Dark
they have to do
Souls.
Dark
Yeah, it's
Souls,
absolutely
totally
perfect.
get all those people out of there. Fuck them. Anyway. So yeah, so that's awesome. I don't want people breaking my Dark Souls like, yo, I got this fucking sword that annihilates and blows up people. No.
I just jump into people's games.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not even
No.
human.
Yeah, so
Fuck that. I can't wait.
That's
for,
why I think it has
I
to
can't
be
wait for it's gonna be
Xbox.
awesome where you can actually like type out your messages and stuff with a keyboard.
I don't think you'll be able to because there's no chat at all on the PlayStation.
No, he means for putting down the like.
Putting down the message where it's like woman with huge
Does the
I don't think you'll be able to type it. I think it's gonna be predetermined words still.
that story that you told
Oh,
was
is
like
that how
woman
it
with
is?
huge
Okay.
tits.
Yeah, no, it's nice chest
Oh.
because it's talking about a chest you open, but it's
Right.
right next to a chick with huge tits. It's perfect.
So he manipulated those
Yeah.
chosen words.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Beautiful chest ahead, and it's like, oh, nice, cool.
But they're
Yeah.
like way down to her knees.
Yeah, they're kind of fucked up. Yeah, so Dark Souls is gonna be pretty sweet. Something that I
Prepare
guess
to Die edition.
Yeah, Prepare to Die edition. It's gonna be cool. I don't know. I think it's gonna be retarded. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited with all the shit that I've heard and all the stuff I've read about people smashing controllers and getting so angry at
I'm
it.
gonna break your computer.
I think it's going to be just fucking perfect because I'm going to use an old mouse and I'm going to use an old keyboard. That's gonna be
controller.
great.
You're gonna have to use a controller. I'm
You
pretty
should
sure.
use a controller.
Really?
The way that game works, it's gonna be weird.
All right.
But anyway, one cool thing, not really news, but I saw some stuff on
Johann Sebastian Joust.
Okay,
What is that?
so it's a kind of indie game. It's from the same dude who made Button, which was kind of put 4 Xbox controllers down. At least you can do it with Xbox controllers. And then it wasn't the game that was the game. It was like it tells you hold your A button down for 10 seconds, be the first one to do it, and it's you guys fighting to be the first one. So it's not.
It's not. There's no visual element. To
Yeah,
these
there's no
games.
visual. It's
all
you
real
make of it
worlds,
what
yeah.
you.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
But they run through game consoles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that one's an Xbox One.
Yeah.
Probably do it on PS3 as well. This one is a PS3 exclusive because
Well,
of the way the move works.
It's not a PS3. Well, so far it only runs off Macs and PCs.
Well, yeah, but it's,
Oh,
it uses
yeah.
Move controllers.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that where it's...
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, I actually watched that video. That was fucking cool.
Yeah. So the way
Really
it works
cool.
is, I think it plays music in the back or it plays music off the laptop wherever you're playing it off of right now. It's not released. It's like an alpha. I think they
Yeah.
like bring it out at random places or events.
Yeah, it was in... I think it was in
And
Germany.
when it plays the music slow, so the whole point is you have to not get your controller hit
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
shaken past. The
Well,
threshold.
the deal is that the music plays slow or fast.
Yeah.
When it's slow, you can only move the controller slow. When
Yeah.
it's fast, you have a bit of a window, but it's never fast for long.
Yeah.
If your controller is hit to moves more than the speed of the music,
Yeah.
you are out.
I think you're supposed
That
to
is
actually
the rule to the
keep
game.
moving
Yeah.
it. I think
Yeah.
you have to actually move it a little bit while it's moving. Because I think it says if you
From
don't
stuff I've watched,
dance-
if it's still, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But yeah, I watched like GameStop
But it's hard to
people-
keep that perfectly still. Anyways,
Yeah,
so.
I know. Oh my god, especially when I think it slows down like a lot, and it's just like the slightest. But I saw GameSpot playing it. And what they did is they would just like throw fucking pillows across the room, or like some guy would punch and just like the fucking hand moving would shake it and just he'd lose, or just stupid shit. People
Giant
keep-
Bomb played it.
Yeah.
During their big live show live.
Yeah.
They're in like a crowded like back room. There's like
Yeah.
chairs and tables
Oh,
everywhere.
man.
Brad was the best of that game, and the way he got out, that was probably the most fantastic. Is Patrick threw a chair at him and like hit him and like got him out. That's like that. There's no rules to this game. It's
Yeah.
just get the other player's remote to like
Shit through an actual fucking chair.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was on the trailers they actually have on their website. There's one dude they're playing outside, and
Yeah.
he's like playing, and he just kind of like
Puts it on the ground.
Yeah, he puts it on the ground and he fucking goes and starts like tackling people. And they're like, where is it?
And he like picks it up and he's like,
yeah. So
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it's
really
really
fucking
But the
cool
music
one.
all changes depending on what happens and when people get knocked out, and the controllers, I think, is
yeah.
what it sounds
Or,
like.
I don't know if it's a controller, but on the computer.
the lights.
lights.
Everybody starts with a different light, and then when it goes, it's red. You're
And
out.
if you win, it turns bright green or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
It looks really cool. I think it's really
But
cool.
yeah, it looks really awesome. It was something that was really, I don't know. The two things he's made have been awesome party games. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you'll leave with a black eye or something. But
Yeah, but it's really fucking cool.
Well,
But it's 4 to 7. He said it.
Well, it's because
Yeah,
a
2 to
PlayStation
7.
could take up to 7 controllers.
Yeah.
Which is why I think that is, but I guess if you do it on PC,
Yeah.
he's probably coding it with the purpose of putting it on PlayStation.
I think, well, they said they had to match them up to 14, but I think it's a limit on the coding of whatever the hell
So
thing
if
reads
he
it.
releases it on PCs and like tells you how to get, you have 14
Well, I think he
move
had. I think he had
controllers
two.
flying
I think he
around.
made it so he had two. I don't know what, 2 different versions of the game running at once, and it would connect. I don't know. There's some weird shit.
Yeah.
7 is some sort of limit. I don't know why.
Yeah,
7
7
is the
is-
PS3 controller connection.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
That's
probably-
why FIFA games on the PS3 are 1 to 7 players.
Okay. Cool. I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, you can connect up to 7 DualShocks.
Oh, that's right. Because it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, then 1, 3.
then 1 and
4.
2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4.
Right.
Oh, that's really cool,
yeah.
actually.
That game looks
I just
pretty
wonder why they
sick.
can't do 8 with like 1 and 3 or, or whatever. But
Yeah, whatever.
Um,
Some coding thing, probably.
Moving down the list, there was a lot of PAX stuff that happened this week. We didn't actually, I guess, look at too much different stuff.
We'll probably
I don't
look
think
at
there's
it
much
more
to
next
say
week.
about that. That's not not already said.
There
I
wasn't
think you
anything
should go to
huge.
Penny Arcade's site and read Gabe's
post
post
stuff.
about it because he says it all.
Yeah.
Really.
So
He's not really overly biased about it. He does have a bit of bias.
Except with I mentioned this guy last week,
Yeah.
Paul from Ocean Marketing.
Yeah.
Shit happened with that.
Yeah.
I
don't
kind of don't want to
happens.
spoil that.
I don't know what
for
happens.
anyone,
Oh, I
because
read
that is a good
Yeah.
read.
Yeah, it is a
and
good
like
one.
finding the Twitter things and
Oh yeah, it's
Cool.
it's a really good read.
Cool.
Yeah.
all right. But anyway, so one thing that we mentioned from unless there's something else you want to mention before I mention the whole girl.
no,
thing.
I think
No.
you can just read.
Yeah,
it
just
on
read
the
it.
site.
A chick got apparently kicked out of PAX for wearing a too revealing thing, which was a chainsaw. No,
Lollipop Chainsaw.
Lollipop
She's
Chainsaw.
the official like Lollipop Chainsaw cosplayer.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Hey, you should really change something that's not as revealing," because it was like this really tight, like exposing almost everything. And she switched into.
She was actually wearing like just a flesh colored
Oh, was
thing
it?
in front though.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't notice that. Then.
I didn't know. I didn't
But
know that.
yeah, so then she switched into a schoolgirl kind of outfit or something, and then they're still like, no, that's no.
No.
So she had to. I don't know if she changed or she just left. Or...
They I think they were fine with it on the first day.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
fine with the
But then
schoolgirl,
when
and then
when she wore the pink thing on the second day, then changed into the schoolgirl thing, they kicked her out on the second day. It was
Yeah.
something weird like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but it's like we were talking about before. The year before, they got in shit for not enforcing their no booth babe kind of like you
With
can
the Duke Nukem
cosplay her,
girls,
yeah, with
yeah.
the Duke Nukem girls. They got in shit for that, and then when this happens, they enforce it, and people are fucking in an uproar again.
Yeah.
It's like you can't please everyone,
Yeah.
but I do agree that the booth babe stuff needs to be contained.
The first one was okay though. The second thing was kind of.
Yeah, the second
It
thing
was
was
like side boob, like almost.
Well, I guess the first one is different because it's basically the same thing the Duke Nukem girls were wearing.
Yeah.
And it's like the mascot,
Yeah.
like cover art for
Yeah.
a game. So
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
second
it's-
one, whatever.
that's a really it's a really hard distinction line that you have to draw as to what is appropriate.
Well,
and
it's
what is
something
not.
that will only ever come up at PAX.
Yeah, it
because
will
of
only
what
ever come up
PAX
PAX.
is.
But E3 actually has been clamping down on booth babes
Well,
as well.
E3 is really different because it's not really a con.
No, it's more of
just
just
a press event.
Yeah, it's just a press event.
Yeah.
But they're still trying to tame it because
Yeah.
a couple of years ago it was getting pretty fucking racy. Like they had some pretty ridiculous.
Kinda. I don't know.
That's not why I go to E3.
Yeah, I go to E3 for the fucking demos, man.
Yeah.
Not that any of us would ever get into E3.
Yeah. Well, if we
People get us views.
Yeah, people. You guys get.
Can we go to E3?
At some point. At least we can go to. Like, we can go to like. Oh, actually, the one that I would like to go to would be like Game Developers Conference.
Yes,
or,
I'd love to go to Game
Or
Developers.
I
PAX for it's just for the talking things, like the places you can go to have.
GDC is just all
I'd
That's
love-
not,
keynote
it's not,
speeches.
it's on. Yeah, is it?
Yeah, GDC Game Developers Conference.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of. I know there's PAX, but there's maybe it's DICE. There's one of them that has a lot of conferences like PAX did, where there's like little rooms where they'll. do
There's
discussions
also
and postmortems and stuff.
California Con.
GDC has the postmortems and stuff.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
postmortem.
Okay, so that's what I want to. I would love
DICE
to-
is all like keynote speeches.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
keynote, that's what it
GDC
was.
is
GDC is what I would
mostly
love to go
Yeah,
to,
I'd love to go to
personally
GDC.
because I like to know the behind the scenes stuff.
It would be really, really cool.
Yeah. But anyway,
We'd have to be game developers to go to GDC though.
No, you can be news.
I'm pretty sure there's like some news people, but it's mostly game developers. I think is the point of that.
You have to be invited.
Same with DICE.
Yeah, I know DICE is.
Those are a lot more secure than E3.
Yeah.
though.
I think GDC. Oh yeah, GDC. As long as you are working on some sort of, or you're trying to get into it, you can go to it because there's the like whole trying to get a job portion to it. But I don't know. Whether I can.
All
or
of
can't,
these are in the States.
Yeah, all these are in the States. So
I'd love to go GDC though. That would be really cool. Behind the scenes.
There's that local con in May. You can go to.
Oh, yeah,
probably a couple of good mails.
Yeah.
Just like one day.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk about that.
So anything?
If it's in town.
Yeah.
Another crazy news story, which is also pretty much rumor only. The Wii U has been kind of rumored to be like worth 180 of what's inside it or something.
$180 worth of parts.
Plus the controller's 50, I think.
No, they said that's included.
Included?
Yeah, it's
But they might
130.
sell it for 300.
Over 300.
So, to be honest, for a new console it's releasing, yes, it's kind of shitty because it's more expensive what's out now, but I think it's a decent price for something that's new.
Yeah, especially with a full, is it like a 5-inch touchscreen? I think is what they're
some
posting
multi-touch.
it as.
I think they have to stay competitive with what's out now, especially if they are coming out while the Xbox and PS3 are still in circulation.
I think,
and they are going to have similar graphics.
as much as I agree with you on that one, I think it matters only.
But what are we saying people are going to buy it anyways? It's a Nintendo product.
Yeah. But if it comes out like 350, let's say like whatever, and then that sounds a lot right now. But if that's not going to be at E3, they're going to announce it. But let's say
by the time the Wii U comes out, there will be another price drop on the PS3 and the Xbox.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, let's say it's not going to be at E3 that Microsoft or Sony's going to say anything. But let's say like I don't know, cut to like TGS or something, and then Sony's like, oh look, PlayStation 4 is going to be $500-$600.
There's weird rumors floating around about what the PlayStation 4 is.
I know.
Yeah, but I mean like price wise, once the new Xbox and the new PlayStation gets their price announced, then you're not comparing it to this generation anymore. Then it's like, oh shit, $300 is gonna be fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna be like this is equal, or
it's gonna be.
I don't know. If the next Xbox and PlayStation come out and it's the same price as what the Wii U is gonna be, that's gonna be kind of.
It's gonna be a different thing because Nintendo stuff was always cheaper.
Yeah. And I think if Microsoft and Sony does put out at the same price as the Wii U, I immediately think Nintendo will be like $50 drop.
Well, they can. That's if it's worth 180, they can just be like, all right, drop, done. It's 180 now. What's up? So.
Yeah, it's considering most of the games have to go through the Nintendo anyways to be.
Do you think the same kind of thing will happen again, where say this launches for like $350, Xbox launches for like $450, PlayStation launches for $500, and it's the same type of like online gaming is solid, like console exclusives for the Wii, and then like the power of the PlayStation? Or do you think the new PlayStation and the Xbox are going to be very similar?
I think they're going to be very similar.
They learned a lot.
I just hope that there's not going to be multiple SKUs or whatever
you
call them. Like, oh, have this one without a hard drive. Have this one with a smaller hard drive. I hope it's.
I know they're going to do that anyways.
Yeah, I know, but I hope that it's just going to be like, let's say, hard drive sizes this time. Not like, hey, here's the Xbox Arcade or. What the hell is it? Like,
well, there were
you're talking about. You hope there's not weird naming conventions.
Not weird naming, but like how the Xbox Arcade literally like you could not fucking save anything unless you bought like
512 memory.
Yeah, like
there was originally
that's the arcade though. But I mean, when it first came out, it didn't come with shit. You had to buy like a 16 meg little card to put in.
Yeah, I know. But
there was a four system setup for initial launch. There was the arcade, which had this.
It was part of the arcade though. It was called something else.
There's the normal and there's the premium.
Sorry, there was the premium and the normal. Then they came out with the arcade. Then they came out with the Elite.
The arcade replaced the other one, and the Elite replaced the Pro. There's always really just been two with the Xbox, except for now there's a Kinect one.
Yeah.
But I mean, just as long as it's kind of like the PlayStation, where the PlayStation just had like the 20 gig and the 60 gig, like it's still a useful system. Models. Yeah, but it's still like a useful system no matter which one you buy.
You can still save shit. You just can't have enough.
Now. As long as it's that,
I don't know. If PS3 installs, the 20 gig system is essential.
The 20 gig now it's stupid.
But the thing is, with PS3, you can put in your own hard drives.
You have to flash some stuff or do something weird. Or
no, you have to be FAT32. That's the only.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's right.
You just load them with FAT32 and you can save.
I don't know.
Which I didn't know what it meant until.
You know what's funny is I'm excited to see what they're going to announce for the new consoles, but I'm like, I feel like whatever the jump's going to be now is going to be more UI than like pretty graphics. Because
I want literally an Xbox 720, like almost no change in functionality. I want them to put more system RAM in a 360.
Yeah,
so that the dashboard loads like that.
That'd be great.
Perfect.
That'd be great.
Here's $300.
That'd be great.
Imagine if they put something like obscene, like it's got 64 gigs of RAM.
They're not, because that's a PC.
Yeah.
Consoles have tiny amounts of RAM.
Yeah, I know.
PS3's got like 512.
I know. No, that's the Wii S512. PS3 has 1 gig.
Maybe the new one.
I
feel like
No, I think the Xbox only has like 256 in it right now.
No, the Wii was boasted 512, and then I think it was the Xbox and the PS3 were 1 gigs because they were even on.
I don't think
No,
they're
they don't
1
have a
gig.
gig.
Nothing is a gig.
Or maybe
right
I'm
now.
thinking of video. I may be thinking video.
I don't
cards.
know, but
Anyways,
I shit, I forgot what I want to say.
Something about consoles. RAM.
I know. I feel like this jump, it's
Not gonna be huge.
not gonna be huge because I feel like it'll be like, oh look,
games
Xbox
look
and
good
stuff.
enough
are-
right now. That's
But
what I
it's
said last
you
week.
know how like the Xbox kind of looks, it's gonna reach its limit. The PS3 is kind of bigger, and the PC is kind of looking nice. It's just gonna be that jump where it's gonna be like, okay, now it looks like the PC again. So
Yeah.
there's no huge like going from fucking like N64 to like an Xbox or
Yeah.
something. Like it's not gonna be like, holy
So
shit.
what
I'm
you're
running-
saying is because PC graphics have kind of slowed to kind of just looking pristine now,
Yeah.
the consoles are going to catch up to that,
and then
but it's just
then it's
not a
gonna be
big of a
obvious.
jump because of how PC games have evolved.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that makes
sense.
Like it'll be like plus if there's
So you're
that
saying
jump
from the on the day it launches, they will look on par with PC
Yeah,
games.
and then it'll
PC
kind of
games will
continue.
And then
advance
PC
as they
games
always
will
But
do.
if you look from like
with the new-
PlayStation 2 to being like, yes, it's blocky, but that CG was awesome, and now it's like, okay, now that stuff's neck and neck. Now it's just gonna be like, oh look, these people do look better.
Yeah,
There's
they're
no-
not. You're not.
there's
gonna
no,
notice
like,
the
Oh, that
square,
pre-rendered. Now we have to match that because a lot of shit already kind of goes like not perfectly like it,
but they're looking.
Do you
pretty good.
think
but if you can
with the length of this console generation, do
How
you
long
think
was this
that
console gen?
7 years now.
it's the longest one?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not talking life of consoles. I'm talking like since, because PS2's been still out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the life of this generation, do you think that if the PlayStation goes, hey, no backwards compatibility again, will that kill their sales?
And
I
you don't
don't
want to
know.
play the PS3.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what I'm actually terrified about. I hope they do because I have a fucking retarded library of games that are going to be. Well, then again, I'm not going to sell my console, but
No, you won't.
I don't
It's
know.
like with me. I still have all of my consoles back from like my SNES, and they're all neatly tucked away. They're all bubble wrapped. All the games that I can find with them are all bubble wrapped and put away into storage, because I know there will be that point in time
Where you're like, I want to go
where
back to
I'm
this.
like, fuck, I need to play Zelda right fucking now on my N64. I need to see shitty ass graphics. I need to see this. I need to do that.
shitty ass graphics.
No, I had the urge. There was.
Go that way.
I had the urge to play my SNES. I have original Star Fox. I had this overwhelming urge to do it, so I ripped it out of the bubble wrap, hooked it up to a TV, played it for a bit, and was like, okay, I'm good, and re-bubble wrapped it. Like that's what I
I'll
did.
take my yellow SNES now. That'd be great. Humid fucking whatever the hell happened to it. It got brown or whatever.
Oxidized.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Anyway.
yeah. So like,
we
I
can,
don't
talk,
think
we can
they'll-
talk about console differences all day.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think they'll drop backwards
There's
compatibility
nothing
right
you
away.
can't find
But
anywhere else
like
on
you
the
said, if ever it's like, hey, it looks pretty. By the way, when you hit the guy button, it's fucking instant now, and everything scrolls through. That'd be perfect. It's done.
When I turn on my Xbox, there's not like a 15-second load time for
No.
the dashboard to come up so I can
Yeah.
launch a game. Great.
Yeah.
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 Oh, let's
my
scroll through his
money.
achievements.
Hey, I want to load my game library. I better go make a sandwich.
Yeah, I fucking hate that.
I have more than 2 games in my game library. Well, I better.
Shit.
You know what actually fixed that for me? I don't know how many of you guys have transferred stuff from hard drive to hard drive and put it
Yeah.
back in the same console.
No.
Yeah.
That like defrags it,
Really?
Oh, yeah?
and then stuff loads
No, I
instantaneously.
have got a whole new console. I remember after the fucking.
Oh
years.
yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, you just.
That's probably why my Xbox. I was like, dude, this thing runs way better than the old one. It's probably because of that.
Yeah. But
Um,
see, I have like a 120 gig hard drive. It's probably time to upgrade. But like, if I bought a 250 and did the file transfer
Yeah.
thing, it would
Yeah.
run like that.
Yeah.
That shit's expensive.
It's just like the system cache gets
Yeah.
filled up or whatever, but then you can't.
Yeah.
Flush
You
it.
can't really clear it.
No,
Yeah.
you can't.
Play that shit in a PC, defrag it. No. Anyway.
Well, they are.
Yeah, and then
they
you're
are.
banned from Xbox
Yeah.
Live.
Yeah.
Moving
Oh, you
on.
opened your case.
Moving on to something. Borderlands 2 announced that there will be some post-launch DLC.
Yep, I
Okay,
saw
that's
that.
cool. They announced it's going to be a new class called.
That is a pre-order from a certain
No, it's not.
retailer.
It's.
Yes, it is.
It's
it?
No, it's free
Okay.
now.
Oh, it's
read-
going to be free, but
read the
it might be
article,
a
it's gonna
pre-order
be
thing.
free. It's gonna be a free DLC for everyone. It's gonna be added on later.
They said it was going to be free, but it might be a pre-order thing. So they did announce. I heard
What
something about
I
pre-order.
heard from reliable gaming news sources.
I read off.
Okay.
Yeah. That was
is-
when they announced that was the first story saying that there was just going to be DLC and that it was going to be free, but there was no announcement.
Oh,
on
Th-
it.
This is it's the Necromancer.
Yeah, the Necromancer.
Yeah. Is free pre-order from a certain retailer, which is probably going to be GameStop.
Yep.
That's who does that
At
stuff.
least in our...
And then like a really cheap download for everyone else day one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, whoa. No. What I heard, it's not going to be a day one thing.
It's not day one DLC. They're still implementing it. It's going to be a couple months after, and it's going to be free is what I read.
Yeah.
All right.
I heard the word free, but like when that story on Destructoid went up, it was literally just out of whatever the fuck conference that they mentioned. So there was like the actual press release of it or whatever the hell it is hadn't actually
hit the internet.
The actual whatever details, but I don't know. There's gonna be DLC. That's gonna be awesome. It's
we'll
gonna
have
be
to
free.
look it up and
it's either gonna be free. It's either gonna be cheap. It's not gonna apparently be at day one. But
we'll see how it plays out.
New class. That actually sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Borderlands 2.
Early new DLC, free or not.
It's better than being like, oh yeah, by the way, there's gonna be a ton of DLC at day one. You guys have to pay for it. So I'd rather hear this. Unless it's done at day one, they're just like, but let's wait a few months because people seem to hate this shit. So, anyway, so that's happening. Another number 2, Torchlight 2 officially announced another window for release, which is a month after they said. A month after Diablo 3 comes out, Torchlight 2 is going to hit.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm tired of Diablo.
Yeah.
Torchlight is out.
What?
Hey, I'm tired of Diablo. Hey, Torchlight is out.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. I'm still going to buy Torchlight. It's only going to be $20. Still has co-op. Still awesome game. If Diablo 3's PvP is not out yet, and I've already done the story, probably want to do some other random story in the same type of game. Might as well.
Torchlight was my play to a podcast.
Yeah, Torchlight is good. It's
no
not
story,
shit.
But I could just go.
And there's a lot of people I'm talking to now are like, yeah, Diablo 3's coming out. Like, I'm excited. But a lot of people don't have the money to buy it.
Nope.
So a $20 alternative, which is
like
probably going to be pre-order for
really...
like, I don't know, $3 or something less, so like $17, $15. Like,
yep.
Because the way Steam is,
the way the Steam is,
you buy
pre-order.
It's going to be a 3 or 4 player co-op game, so there's probably a pack where one of you pretty much gets it for free. So
if you have it split it with 3 friends, like you've got a 4th one there, like that's a pretty damn good alternative to the. I think what are they pricing Diablo at? It's 60?
It's going to be 59 and then 79.
Yeah.
Just taking it from the chat right now. Somebody says it's going to come out 60 to 90 days after for the Borderlands 2 DLC.
Oh, okay.
If you pre-ordered, it's free. If you didn't, it costs a little bit.
Oh, okay. So we were both half right.
Both half right. I can.
But that's what's going to take it from the chat. There might be some still weird stuff.
That sounds right, though.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Thank you, Black Door.
Black Door.
Anyway, but so I don't know. Torchlight 2 is going to be sweet.
Yeah, I like Torchlight.
I can't bitch about it.
I'm gonna wait for them to be on consoles.
In anything, like I can't hate on them.
I don't like the clicking.
Oh, really?
I like the walking around, just pressing A and just hitting into things.
I hope Diablo 3 is gonna come out on the console and be actually good if it does.
Probably not for a while.
Yeah.
No.
I wonder if Torchlight's gonna have same day and date.
But they said there's no console version in like creation yet. But there's gonna be.
But
they're like, it's gonna be the first thing we're gonna go after because the Xbox One apparently sold really well.
Yeah, I bought it at full price.
Really?
Yeah.
But
I have a DRM-free PC version as well.
Oh.
If you buy that game retail, no CD key, runs without the CD. You just install it and go. Take the CD out. Take somewhere else.
That's really cool.
So I don't know where that copy is.
Nice. But if anything, I feel bad for them because if ever they actually, because it's gonna be good, I know it.
Yeah.
And if they completely get destroyed because of that, one month is still pretty early after Diablo 3.
Yeah.
So,
but at the same time,
if you think about the way the hardcore players play through that game, anyone who plays through it is either going to stick with it after that 1 month and not buy anything else, or is going to be looking for something else after.
But knowing the Blizzard way, it's going to be that 1 month. They're going to put out maybe like a little patch here and there, or if they're working on the PvP, it'll be like Torchlight's coming out. PvP patch is coming out this day. Like fucking, they always do that every time there's like an MMO coming out with them with WoW. They'll do their big patch on that day.
It's such a dick move.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm probably not going to buy Diablo 3.
Yeah,
I'm going to buy Torchlight.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying is that like neither one is going to be better than the other. Like I don't know, but I know they're both going to be awesome. I just feel bad if Torchlight gets shit on because of that.
What if they're doing that month after release date, so the game is already set and going out that day? And they watch Diablo 3's release and find all the complaints, just put a patch into their game.
That would be sweet. See, that's what I'm most excited to see, but I don't know.
It's like fight between new Diablo and old Diablo, basically.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah,
that is really true.
People worked on it. Yeah, I don't know. I hope Torchlight 2 does okay.
Yeah, so do I.
Side thing other than that, Lost Planet 3 trailer came out.
Looked good.
CG, awesome.
Looks generic.
Yeah, it looks
generic.
Back to
generic Lost Planet.
Yes, generic Lost Planet. Now we have in that Larkable anti-hero kind of guy.
Yeah,
so.
which is weird. But we thought it was Nolan.
Oh, come
voiced by Nolan
on!
North. Yeah, thought it was voiced by Nolan North when he said that one line, and then we heard him talk later, and we're like, no. But you're
weird kind of like southern accent to him, but still kind of sounds like Nolan North could do it.
Yeah.
I like Lost Planet games. They're going to be pretty sweet if it's anything like the second one.
I like 1 better than I like 2.
I don't know what... I hope...
Because you played it with co-op.
Yeah.
It's not the co-op. What I liked was the random... I played through 3/4 of that game solo because I fucking... Anyway. It was hard. Anyway. But like, what I liked is, as much as the slot machine shit sucked in that game, when you actually got cool stuff from it, that game suddenly became the fucking coolest thing in the world.
Really?
But I don't know if that's going to... I wonder if they're going to Americanize it, or if they're going to keep it weird Japanese shit.
I really hope they keep it weird Japanese. Yeah. Like, I'm not a big fan of like the JRPG stuff, but that final boss battle in 1 where you like get
finished it.
you get like your suit gets like unlock its full potential, and you get like these extra wings.
Superhero.
Yeah, you basically go superhero suit, and like you get launched up in the air to fight the bad guy who's got a superhero suit, and it's just like this really awesome like air battle kind of mech thing that goes on, and it's so stereotypically Japanese, but it's just that moment where you're being launched out and up that you're just like, fuck yeah, let's do this, let's get this done, I'm gonna kick your ass and save this planet. Just
there's
that
a lot of
perfect moment.
I want to say that Lost Planet 3 is under Capcom's give our franchises to Western developers.
I really fucking hope not.
I want to say they did that with Dead Rising. That's going on with Devil May Cry right now. I want to say they're doing it with Lost Planet as well now.
But that can go one of 2 ways. It could be really good, or it can just...
It depends on who they give it to.
No, but when you guys are saying Japanese stuff, like Dead Rising 2 was fine. Dead Rising game. Like, it wasn't...
I don't know, it wasn't my...
Devil May Cry looks great, which is something else we have to talk about.
Yeah.
I think it looks great.
So what are you saying, like, you think
it's a Western developer... No, I'm saying, you guys are saying... I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay,
you probably have to fact check this or something.
Honestly, with that likable kind of anti-hero guy, I'm pretty sure it gives
it's American.
But what you guys are saying is it's important to have that Japanese thing.
Yeah. But it seems like
other than the giant mech in that trailer, there's nothing Japanese about that trailer.
No, it's very American with the. We'll put a link down below for it. But it's very American with the running out of the hall, like oh you gotta be kidding me, like that's not Japanese humor. That's Western.
It's not Japanese person either. No. The first game was they were all Japanese.
Dwayne or whatever.
Yeah,
but anyway, I don't know. It looks pretty cool-ish. I can't say I'm excited for it, but I'm curious to see what it's going to be.
Yeah. I was excited for 2 when I was disappointed when I played it. So we'll see if this kind of brings it. If they kind of go back to some of the basics of 1 and bring in some of the really nice elements from 2, and they just kind of mesh it together, then it could be really, really good.
Well, 2 is pretty much exactly like 1 with a whole random fucking money loot system.
Super online component.
Yeah. But anyway, so
talking about Capcom titles,
well,
DMC,
Devil May Cry,
the new one,
which looks awesome.
Yeah, you know what? I was kind of worried
looks
for
like a Devil May Cry game,
but Ninja Theory's really kind of being like, you know what? No, we got this.
Yeah, they're not changing it. They're not rewriting the formula. They're not.
Yeah, other than like story wise, I guess. Yeah. It's looking...
Well, it's going to be. It's a series reboot. It's not like trying to tell a prequel story or something like that.
It's a series reboot. Which looks good. It looks awesome.
I think the new Dante is going to be a fun guy.
Yes, he does seem. He seems more carefree than.
But a weird, like, different. Carefree.
Because the first one was
kind of like fuck you to the man, carefree a little bit. Considering at the end.
I think the first one was more like he
he
knew he was badass.
Yeah.
Like, what's up, motherfucker? Like, well, he wouldn't swear, but the third one's just like, oh, that was awesome. Like, take this. Like, I don't know. He just seems a bit more
third game
humorous.
Was before the
yeah. But he seems a bit more humorous, I guess, in this one, which is fun. I don't know if I'm gonna be mashing buttons.
He still feels like Dante. It's just a different kind of Dante.
I like
a younger Dante.
Yeah, it looks like a younger Dante. Yeah, not as weighed down, we'll say.
I've seen some gameplay footage and stuff on that, and when you go into like super mode, you get
you get the white hair while you read that. But I don't know. You almost see his dick in the trailer, which is kind of weird. Which is blocked out by a bat, and then a crust of a pizza.
Yeah, a crust of a pizza.
And then pants on, fighting.
But I thought it was really funny how his trailer goes through. He's just like, and like puts on the shirt, and then like there's that point where like you see it like kind of going.
He is clearly naked. Yeah, but there's like stuff flying through.
But it's really funny because like, it cuts, and you see him like spinning and putting on his pants, and you see his 2 like little feet pop out. And he's just like, and like it lands. He's like, you missed.
Yeah, not this time.
Got the
whatever
coat
that
on.
is.
Yeah.
Got the sword.
No, he doesn't even have the coat on. He's just wearing like the beater and the
it's,
gloves and
yeah.
the pants. And he's like, you missed.
Yeah.
But he's wearing shoes now somehow. So like somewhere in that cutscene, he put on shoes.
It looks like that's gonna be like the first level of the game or
Yeah,
something. Because
yeah,
he's
most
like
likely.
getting his guns. And
Yeah.
yeah.
It's gonna be. It's probably gonna be a tutorial.
Well, they said that's the opening cutscene. to the game.
Is it?
Oh really?
Sweet.
Oh, that looks sweet.
It says at the beginning of the trailer. It says
Really?
opening cutscene. Yeah.
Sweet. Good.
That's
I should
fucking
probably
sweet.
read.
That looks
My
good.
eyes have
Yeah.
faded. My
So-
mouth
so
fails me.
when you put that game into your console, that is how it's gonna start.
That's gonna be fucking sick.
Dick guns and
Swords.
killing
Donkeys.
fuck it.
Demon.
Demons, thank you. Not donkeys. Anyway, what else? Oh yeah, so Capcom, so we're sticking with this. Street Fighter Cross Tekken actually got their patch for the online where the sound was missing, and I think a few other things, like they patched in the ability to equip and change gems while you're choosing characters. So that's pretty cool. However, the online is fixed where the sound is back, but now it's laggier.
The original reason they left the sound unfixed is because of the netcode or something, so that they could keep it from lagging.
Yeah.
And people bitch so much that they
The thing is, though, is
Said, hey, you wanted this.
yeah.
it's not broken in every
Sound.
game from what I'm hearing. Like, you can still play it in some, like, it's gonna
Well,
be okay.
in some games you
But
have sound
if-
the whole time. You know.
Yeah, but also, like, if you're playing now, when you go and join a guy, you'd have a green bar, yellow bar, red bar. Red bar, you'd stay away. Yellow would be like, okay, yeah, this is usually gonna work. Now, apparently, yellow just, like, don't even fucking bother. It's pretty much like
Just
red.
drop out.
Yeah, so kind of sucks. I hope they
zone when that happens.
Yeah. God, but the lag in this one's worse because instead
That's the pro term for spamming.
yeah. Have you seen that Nerf Now post?
Yes, I did.
Oh god, I love that.
Me and Dustin have been saying that stuff for years.
Yep.
But
Body shot,
in,
scrub kill.
in Street Fighter 4, whenever there's lag, it would slow down the game. And this one, it actually like frame skips and looks really weird. So
jeez.
it's pretty
So
bad.
it looks like lag.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not like it's
like-
just kind of.
You'd have a guy jumping back, you're like, oh sweet, I'll move in. Then it's like 3 like feet in front of you, dragon punching. You're like, what the fuck? Just like I don't even. So it's trying to guess and fuck it up, and I don't know.
Oh man.
So I don't know. I hope there's gonna be another patch. Like, okay, we worked on it. Now it works a bit better. But now that kind of sucks. Plus, there's still DLC missing on the Xbox and all this crazy shit.
That's a weird.
Game's still
fiasco.
fun.
There are enough characters in that game.
Yeah. Let's see here. There's an Xbox Live Rewards program going on right now where it's really wonky. I think if you spend 10 hours playing a game, or if you spend 800 points, during the month of April.
There's 3 different like things.
Criteria.
One of them is like social. The other one is like media. The other one's gaming.
Yeah.
So there's like spending an hour on Facebook or watching 10 hours of YouTube.
Yeah.
Then another one is like watching a video app or watching Netflix or like some weird other thing, and then 10 hours of Xbox Live gaming
Or you
buying an
800
800 point.
So I think buying Fez next week is going to be my...
But what is this thing?
and what it will do is in return, it'll give you 300 Microsoft points.
for filling all 3 of these criteria.
Yeah. So if you technically wanted to, you could turn on your Xbox maybe and play a game, or leave a game loaded for 10 hours, flip it over to Netflix for 10 hours just in the menu or something.
Honestly, if you use your Xbox for Netflix and playing a game,
you'd be good.
Yeah.
Then
So if ever you suddenly log into Xbox Live and you have 300 Microsoft points extra, you filled that
no,
up.
you have to sign up for rewards
you
to be
have to.
considered for this.
Oh, yeah, so sorry, if
so
you're...
rewards.xbox.com.
Yeah, so if you're already in a rewards program and you happen to get 300,
Yeah.
that'll happen.
That's not bad.
So that's pretty cool. I don't know. I could use that.
If you're not, just go sign up for that now. It's
Yeah,
free, and then
You get 10 points a month, actually, if you submit a survey or something.
20.
So, 20?
Yeah.
20.
That's not bad.
Plus, sometimes it'll auto-renew and give you like 160 or... I don't know. All these
whenever
sorts
you
of
renew
little-
gold, you get
Yeah.
points and buying stuff.
What else? Guild Wars 2, you can now officially go out and pre-order it. There's the $59 digital. There's the $79 digital. I think the $59 you can also get the box or something.
Yeah.
As well as $129, I think, or $100.
Which comes with a
collectors.
statue and everything else.
We already talked in the past podcast of what's in them, but April 10th has passed. You can now officially pre-order them.
Yep.
It's awesome. I totally went and got the digital deluxe. Awesome.
Yep.
Allows me to...
I think we should talk about this.
Yeah. Just one quick thing, actually,
No,
I want to
don't
mention.
think we can because of what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
So for Guild Wars 2, for anybody who's played Guild Wars 1 and you have it linked to an email account that you don't remember, you can't link or you can't get to it anymore, you can't fucking remember anything about it, but you remember the login and password, you can link that account to your Guild Wars 2 without having to use that email as your login.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's a good thing because mine is on an email that I used to use back in high school, and I'm like 2 iterations away from it right now, and every time I log on there's like 700 emails of spam, and I'm glad that I can link it and not have to use that email.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Yeah, so that's Guild Wars stuff. We talked about the Mass Effect 3 update. We talked about Resident Evil 6. Oh, my stomach just grumbled. Gross. Crysis 3 got semi-leaked on Origin.
Announced.
By accident. I think
They put out what looked like test images, basically.
Yeah.
Box art. With all 3 different editions of PS3, Xbox, and PC being listed at $49.99.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And,
which may or not be the real price.
Yeah, but it showed, I don't remember who it is, Nomad or not, whoever the hell fucking guy.
Probably the new character from 2.
Yeah, 2. I think his name was
Nomad was the first game.
Psycho was
first.
first.
Nomad was the first game, so it's whoever... no, Psycho was from...
Yeah, Psycho had his
whoever
own
took
stuff.
his suit.
Yeah,
whoever took his
his
suit in
name.
2. I like 2 because it was, you were like falling apart, and if you pushed your suit too far, you definitely felt it. And, I don't know, I like 2.
I don't know, 2 was fucking crazy. The ending was insane.
But yeah, there's him holding
him
like
and a bow.
What is it? Compound bow? I think
Compound bow.
Called? Yeah.
Sweet! but there's a building behind him.
Where's this 3 pre-order?
Yeah. But it's just like, oh, done, but then there's a building behind him, so like, oh, not going to be old school Crisis, I guess. You're still in, not Manhattan. You're going to be in a town or something, a city or...
Maybe
You
it'll do both.
Maybe move across the street to...
It's going to be like The Last of Us, just Jungle Town. Done. That'd be cool, actually.
You have to hunt deer in the city.
Shit! Snake Eater Crisis mode engage zombies. Okay, anyway. Yeah, you know what to do.
You just created an unrealistic expectation for yourself for what Crisis 3 is going to be.
Never going to enjoy that game now, fuck it. I'll be playing it. For some reason, this isn't what I expected. I don't know why.
It's like, you play half an hour of it, take it out, cut the CD up. You weren't what I expected.
CD.
Oh, yeah.
Digital download.
My hard drive?
Origin.
Oh, that's probably going to be only on Origin.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
Yeah, because it is an actual EA, not... yeah.
Well, they pulled Crisis 2 off, and Crisis 2 is only on Origin right now.
Yes,
so,
it is.
You know what?
Right.
Fuck.
So let's see here. What else there's...
This is pretty much the last thing.
Yes, yeah. Max Payne is now on the iPhone.
Max Payne 1.
Max Payne 1, sorry.
Yes.
With touch controls.
Which is
now on the
to
iPhone,
New Zealand.
I looked on the App Store when that announcement went out. I could not find it, so
they
I have
said
no
in
idea
New
what the
Zealand,
price is.
So that's 24 hours, I think, or something almost ahead of us. So when that time hits us, which is probably already passed, Max Payne is going to be available for I don't know how much.
So he's looking it up
We're about
right
to
now.
find out, possibly. So yeah, that's kind of awesome, and I think that's actually it for this week for news stuff. There's nothing else I can really think of other than awesome.
Yeah.
Fez,
stuff happening
Fez this week.
Still not there.
nothing really.
Yeah.
Nothing up yet.
Fez this week. It's still gonna be awesome on Friday.
What is Fez?
Fez is like a 3D kind of like platforming, rotatey kind of awesome.
Yeah,
check
we
it
talked
out.
about
It's
it
hard to
last
explain.
Indie puzzle game?
Indie puzzle game.
Great. All right.
So it's gonna be sweet.
It's gonna be good stuff.
Downloading Max Payne Mobile $3. Okay, there you go. So it's available in the US, I guess.
Okay.
It's not Canada yet.
Yeah. So it brings us to releases of. This is always really weird because we kind of are in a week, but we're talking about the next week. So this week, which is we're currently April 11th right now,
Yes.
kind of.
Which will be April 12th tomorrow.
Yeah. So I forgot to mention Legend of the Grimrock came out this week. Last week I forgot to mention it, so that came out. For next week, now we're gonna jump into April 16th to 21st.
Yes.
Yell. Sorry, I want to say. I don't know why I said
Oh my
yell.
god.
Woo! We got Sword and Sorcery coming out for the Steam for the
Sword
Steam.
and
Sorcery. EP. It's gonna be awesome. Really excited. I think it's gonna be $10-$15 or something. No price. I think it's been announced.
I believe it was $6.99 for the
No way.
HD version on the
Okay.
iPad. So maybe it'll be priced similar to that.
Yeah.
Maybe $10.
Yeah.
Just to,
Something like that.
They've since dropped it to $1 because
Yeah.
they got their sales out of it or whatever. But
cool.
Really?
maybe it'll start the same on the PC. So.
Cool. So I'm still excited to see how it's actually gonna play, but
Yeah.
because the whole rotating thing. But
Rotate your monitor, man.
Yeah.
It'll turn the image sideways.
Go
It's up
barrel
to
roll.
you to just
Yeah.
Yeah.
do the monitor.
So that's coming out. We got Deadliest Warrior coming out, which from what Deadliest Warrior Ancient
From what we kind of
Warriors,
determined like 10 minutes before this.
Yeah, it's a $29 disc-based every other Deadliest Warrior
Combo.
game. With
What
all
it
the
might
DLC.
be is the second one, because that one had a ton of
Yeah.
DLC.
Yeah.
The first one was just kind of 800 points, whatever,
Yeah.
one shot.
So-
That's it. So
That's what it sounds like. From what I gathered, Xbox only, I think.
Huh?
is that Deadliest War Games Xbox and PS3 only? So
Yeah.
I didn't think it was PS3.
So
they never do disc releases of arcade games on PS3. So
Yeah,
no,
so
so it's
maybe
Xbox
not.
only.
it's probably Xbox only.
so yeah, Xbox is gonna be crazy. And my favorite big release, Witcher 2 is coming out next week.
Yep.
We got to talk about that.
Yeah, for 360. Gonna be awesome. CD Projekt represent. Gonna hopefully make a game that looks fucking amazing on an Xbox. Hopefully. Yeah. And also they're gonna be kicking off on the Xbox Live Arcade. They're not summer,
What they're
but
calling
spring promotion.
Arcade Next.
Yeah, Arcade Next.
Following such classic titles as House Party,
Yeah.
Game Feast, and Summer of Arcade.
Yeah. Summer Arcade is a really classy one. Game Feast. Yeah, that was not a Super Meat Boy one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the only Game Feast so far. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super Meat Boy, Hydrophobia. A couple
Once it
other
got
games.
patched.
Yes.
So yeah, we're
when
gonna
it became Hydrophobia Prophecy.
Yeah.
instead of Hydrophobia.
So Arcade Next is gonna be starting off with Trials Evolution.
1,200 points.
Yeah, 1,200 points. First game to
Have 400 gamer score in it as an arcade title.
Impressive.
From this point forward, they have said that old games can update to 400 score, and after a certain point, it's going to be mandatory that they have 400 score. I believe there's a new number on the actual number of achievements that they put in, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
what
that used to be 12. I think, yeah, they did up it. I don't know if there's a limit, but...
There's weird exceptions to that, like Perfect Dark
Yeah.
had like 24 achievements, but still only 200.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's weird.
Perfect Dark. I never actually finished that because I got tired of the old school. So I got stuck
Yeah.
on levels. Anyway.
Yeah.
So it's going to be starting off with next week, on the April 18th, is going to be Trials Evolution. After that, it's going to be April 25th. It's going to be Bloodforge, which sounds like some sort of dungeon crawling fighting.
Probably blood, and you're forging.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. You're forced to forge the blood.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Forge.
I just pictured
Forge.
someone
Fuck that up.
pouring blood. I just pictured someone pouring blood into
Forged
ice cube
yeah,
to
trays.
forge the blood.
There's a blood forge with forge and forge blooding, and you have to blood.
But you have to blood forge this blood forge.
800 points.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah. So
buy it.
800 points for actually no, this one's 1,200.
Really?
Yep.
1,200. Yeah.
Oh, it's that other one.
Yeah, the other one.
That's
Yeah.
surprising.
I like the name of this studio, Spy Climax. So you have to climax with this blood forge.
Shut it down! Shut it down!
Holy fuck! Okay, anyway, so
Oh, God.
Fable Heroes is gonna follow up on May 2nd. 800 points. I don't actually know what that is.
I believe it's kind of like, I think it's supposed to be like a 4-player kind of party game type thing.
You
I
push the
might
arrow
be
into the
mistaken that
horse.
was something totally different, but
Push it in.
Anyways.
Maybe it'll probably lead
no,
into something
that's
in Journey.
the journey.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm making the joke.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it'll do like the other Fable little DLC games. It'll probably have some sort of extra, like, oh, you get this spell or something in Journey or something. I don't know.
Weird.
We'll see.
Probably weird.
Probably not, but we'll see.
If you bought it, the NPCs are nice or deep.
Nice. Nice. Good job. Anyway, it's followed up by May 9th for 1,600 points or 1,600.
Arguably one of the bigger ones.
Yeah. Most expensive. But I figure it's
Most expensive arcade game to date.
Yeah, but I think it's because it's going to be constantly, hopefully, patched and changed. So it's going to...
You think they'll have 400 points in it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I think they will.
Yeah, I'd say
For
so.
1,600, they will.
I just hope that
We
those
haven't even
big...
said what it is yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minecraft. Xbox 360
Woo!
edition.
May 9th.
Yeah.
I wonder if Microsoft... Because you know how when you do huge patches...
have
then
to
again...
submit them.
Yeah, but I mean, Minecraft, granted their patches aren't huge, but I hope it's not going to be Microsoft like, hey, if you want to get like these animals in there and this shit, you should really pay money for it. So I hope those patches are going to be continuously free somehow.
I wonder
Can you
what the
imagine if they actually did do that? Like,
I wonder how they will handle the trial version of that game. Because...
What? It might be like the iPhone where you just can't save your world.
yeah.
Yes, but trials are...
Maybe it's
Or
time.
the timer.
They are only like... They are parts of the full game.
Yeah.
That's how trials always work. It's not like a demo
Yeah.
that is a separate download. It is you download the
Yeah.
arcade game and have content locked off.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're
Time
going to put
limit.
special code.
They'll
Maybe
probably
time
put a
limit.
time
Maybe
limit on it.
You
yeah.
could probably do
You
it.
can play 2 hours of the game, then
Yeah.
walk you out.
2 hours is too much. It's probably like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Probably just like, or...
That's probably like 3
Once it
in-game
goes-
days or something.
once it-
That's probably enough.
Or it'll go like nightfall, and then when the day comes up, it's done or something.
Yeah,
So you can
something
kind of
like
get like, oh, there's zombies or something. Done.
Yeah.
I don't know. So there'll probably be some sort of restriction.
They'll figure it out, I'm sure.
I'm still never going to see it, so I'll probably just buy it. Yeah, so
Why
that's
would
it.
you buy it? You already have a PC?
It's going to be on awesome, an Xbox, and it's going to be split screen.
4-player split screen.
Yeah, that
drop
is
in,
true.
drop out.
That is
That's
true.
cool.
That is pretty cool.
So, which brings us
Maybe
to...
stable
I'm pretty sure you can use your avatars in it too. I might
Yeah.
be totally wrong.
I think so, because, I wonder... That's
pretty
actually
awesome,
curious,
actually.
because you can be Steve, which is the normal dude, the green shirt and everything, but I wonder if you'll actually be able to somehow change
Custom
that.
it.
to
Well, I
something.
wonder if they'll do like an EA, like register your account because you can always upgrade,
Yeah.
upload your skins. To
Yeah, that's true.
Minecraft
Yeah.
.net.
Well,
That'd be sick.
I've got mine registered on the kernel.
Yeah.
The
I'm
Colonel
a
Sanders
naked
and
dude
mine.
with nipples that I made myself. That was good.
I'm
tried to
just
make him an ass
Steve
crack.
with a bright yellow shirt.
Really?
Yeah.
I tried to make myself an ass crack, but it just looked like shit running down my legs. So it's where the leg split is, so it'd just be the poop. It's great. So we're done with that. We're gonna take some.
We're done with this fucking podcast now.
We're gonna do like 1 or 2 questions. So if
hate.
you guys, once again, if you guys want to submit some questions for us to read, tweet them to us. Leave comments. If you want to tweet them, it's at twitter.com/UnityGaming.
It's in the annotations at the back.
Just put up my Twitter in the description this week.
Yeah, if you want to. I didn't get yours again. I forgot if it was Captain Brenner.
It is Captain Brenner.
Link
Well,
it
sure,
to
there's no space. Okay.
Link it to me and
I will. My username on everything is Captain Brenner.
Nice.
Space if I can manage it.
Ooh, okay.
But most stuff
Right,
doesn't
Twitter
allow
can't.
it.
Yeah,
So,
fair enough.
Smart. All right, so
I'll link it.
So
links anyways.
Leave questions below. Once again, you can email us. We have actual Unity Gaming emails. I think mine's Riccio at UnityGaming.com.
Yeah, I'll put those up.
I have to log into that for a second time. So.
Yeah.
So
Can
also
we push that to Gmail.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah.
Send us emails, tweet us. Check out www.unitygaming.com. Leave some comments there if you want. We'll have posts.
We're actually starting to get more content up
kind
now.
of figured out what we're doing with that.
Yeah, everything's kind of going a bit slow now because we're in this part where we have to do like final assessment things for school. We have like exams to deal with, so it's a little bit slow. But once this weekend is done, like it's just gonna everything's just gonna start going good.
Yeah.
We have like 3 or 4 different video ideas.
Yeah, we have so many ideas, just not the time to do it right now.
Yeah.
So
there's gonna be a lot of stuff. I really think
I hope
there's
you guys
a couple of things that Dan and I want to do together, which are gonna be absolutely
that sounds
hilarious.
really fucked up. That's weird.
Vent your mind.
Yeah. So if you guys are as excited as we are for most of the stuff, feel free
It's
to
gonna be
follow and favorite.
Yeah.
But let's jump into these questions. We've got a few of them right now. I'm just gonna read through a few of them. Quick, random thing. What's the first thing you think about right now? What do you think about? If I say that,
Twitter questions.
Twitter questions.
Twitter
Great.
questions.
Fuck. Okay. Well, that question sucked. No. Thank you, at JoeCat. That was good. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna. Why do you think the feces of cow make you high? At Alexander Rowe. Okay, what do we think of? Oh shit! I can't talk to them about that game on Fridays. What games do you think were scary but weren't supposed to be? For him, it was Half-Life 2 and BioShock.
I totally agree. BioShock,
BioShock scared the shit out of me.
I think there were some purposeful scary moments in that game. There was a point where you're searching this room. No. That is pretty scary.
Which one?
Scared the shit out of me. Where you pick up
spotlight in a room, shotgun in the middle.
and there's corpses all over the ground, and you hit them with a wrench, and then nothing happens. The second you pick up that fucking shotgun, turn around, 3 of them stand up. I lost my shit through my controller.
That wasn't me. Me was the doctor's office where you pick up the thing and I'm just gonna turn around now.
That is what I was gonna talk about.
Controller.
What was this?
There's a doctor's office where there's kind of like steam kind of turning on and making the room like white out and then turning off, and then you can see the room. So you kind of walk around while the steam is off, and you go up to a desk and you kind of like pick through it, and then steam comes on, and you're like, okay, I'll just wait. Steam comes back off, turn around, just a dude, just like, hey.
like a splicer, just like
but doctor's outfit and like total
and
white
really
and
like
clean
in
and,
your face.
Yeah, like literally like the pixel behind you, like.
That's awesome.
I'd probably have to say that.
Fallout 3.
I was gonna say Fallout 3 as well.
The Yogs. The Yogs, is that what they're called? Yogs? Yargs?
Yards?
The bears. The mutated bears. They start with a Y or a W or something. They make a growling noise. I played that game with surround sound. That was no fun.
That was pretty fun. What games actually... Max made me yell for some reason. I don't know why. I turned around and there was a dude standing outside the door. I screamed.
Hey Max, what's up?
No, this weird shit.
No clips.
I'm pretty sure I screamed at Hitman for some reason. I don't know. I yell at everything.
I yelled at Hitman because I didn't like it.
No, I meant like scream, like terror. Not terrible. No. So there's that. Somebody what do we think of Shoot Many Robots from Technical?
Yeah, it was good.
Thumbs up.
Yes,
up.
absolutely.
Well executed, very well executed.
Especially if you have other buddies to play with. Because
if you like kind of like side-scrolling shooter games, do not listen to any of the terrible reviews on that game. It is amazing.
I don't know what the fuck people are like so like angry about it. It's really good. I really like it.
Yeah. I think it's the perfect game if you're playing with friends. You can just talk and have a good time. On PC, it's a little bit different because I feel like you're a little bit like keyboard and mouse. It's weird. But I don't know.
Console, I just sit back, I relax.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping to get a controller going. But you know what? It's a co-op game.
Either
so
console is a good buy it where your friends are, though.
Yeah, the most fun you're gonna have is who
With
you're
your
playing
friends,
with.
yeah.
So
If you get into it, there's a ton of content.
Yeah,
in that
there is
game.
a lot of
And-
content.
and it's like replayability of the levels.
Yeah.
And it's
Especially with the different levels for different different
the difficulties are actually different levels. They're not just harder things.
Yeah.
harder versions of the same levels.
And I guess we'll do one last question from Alexander Rowe once again. What game have you played that has the most realistic feeling gun or worst or like most fun? Like which ones do you think have like I don't know?
The
What's
most
your
realistic?
favorite guns or whatever? So he kind of mentions a lot
any
of stuff.
shotgun in Battlefield Bad Company, the
Yeah.
original one.
Yeah.
Because
Really?
those you would shoot them and then you go, and it
Yeah.
takes like half the screen when you're.
I know you kind of blow things away too.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. This isn't really answering the question, but for some reason
I
I'm gonna
think
say the sniper rifle from Gears when you get a headshot is like an awesome feeling gun. Yeah, they're like I know that's just a sound, but when I
They
think of
worked
gun-
hard on that sound. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Like we won't.
How many
get headshots in this game.
stakes must they have like blown up?
I don't
It's
know.
more like
I'm pretty
a
sure they
watermelon
build up
for
stakes
sure.
in Fight Night.
I think most of the games we liked are we talked about in that reloads.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that'll
No,
do it.
I'm gonna throw in Stalker had some very realistic
Yeah.
gun action. I got a couple of friends who are in the military who actually like fire weapons on a regular basis, and he says that Stalker they got the mechanics of like bullet drop down. Like Battlefield 3, the bullet drop is very, very noticeable. Like you have to correct for it a lot, but yet again you're shooting 1900 meters. Where with Stalker, anything outside, if you're using an assault rifle, anything outside of 250 in-game meters, you might as well just be fucking spitting at it because you're not going to hit it no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Ghost Recon Online.
Yeah.
That game
Actually,
feels
Yeah.
perfect.
That has
There's so much
really good-
variety. Every time you fire a different gun, there's different kickback on it.
Do you get
different
open beta
sounds.
keys for that yet?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Maybe at some point. I know I might have gotten some for Super Monday Night Combat. Those weird pop up.
Yeah.
You got some. They're not in your inventory though. Okay.
Thanks, Steam, for fucking with me.
Um,
Picture of Gabe Newell.
what? I want to mention that Mass Effect 3 has some awesome sounding guns.
Yeah, they do.
In Mass Effect 3, they added a harpoon gun in this update.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
the Kearshark harpoon gun. I think that's
Really?
what it's called. Yeah,
I
and it's just like it makes this like sound whenever it fires, and it's
best gun, Deadly Premonition, because every time you shoot it, your guy's like, yes, nice shot, perfect, nice.
that's just the pistol,
Good.
isn't it?
Yes. Every time you shoot, it's like, good, nice. Pretty sure I think so. I love
Yeah, bullet. Yeah.
that game
Good.
coming out for the PS3 as a remake with move support. I'm buying that. There's no
Is that
way.
really?
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, with added extra stuff to it.
Wow.
It's totally happening. Totally happening. Deadly Premonition is the shit. Everybody should play that game.
Oh god.
So good.
That's your obscure title of the week. I
Yeah.
had Bait and Katos last week.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Deadly Premonition.
Yeah.
Totally. Anyway, yeah, you went to like Mario, but
Yeah, I know.
anyway, so
It's pretty similar now that I think
every time
about
I do it, it does go into it.
Yeah. So I know the actual like whistle part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's gonna do it for this episode, which is gone on for so long. That's good.
3
I
hours.
probably
Yeah,
can't get home.
We
We'll
just
see.
we just broke 3 hours, so this is good.
Oh, man.
So yeah, so everybody who's been watching it on YouTube, thanks for once again getting this far. This has been a trek for you if you watch this whole thing.
Yeah. Well, it's
if you
good
just
though.
skipped back here, you missed some good stuff.
Yeah.
YouTube has this new feature which I didn't know about till I started watching the old podcasts. It'll like save your
Yeah.
spot when
Yeah.
you close
Yeah.
the page.
Yeah.
That's
I
great.
think it's only on long videos.
Yeah.
It is.
So
It's
sick.
only on long videos. It'll save it because I didn't realize it. And I was doing the annotations for 10,
Yeah.
and it crashed on me, and I loaded up again. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right where I wanted you.
Yeah.
It's like-
I
saves it cross device too.
Yep.
So
Really?
all stuff on my iPad and it would
Yep.
pop up.
Because I've gone onto it and
Gmail
I've been
account,
like,
it's all linked to your Gmail.
I usually when I play it for the first time, I skip through it and make sure the color and sounds are all linked up to the whole thing, and I'll go back, and one day I'll go back to it, and I start it, and it's like, holy shit, I didn't put an intro, holy fuck, like, oh my god, this thing's been out for how long? Oh, YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn it. So,
Yeah.
anyways, yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, leave some comments below, some questions for next
we are
episode.
reminder we are going to do that giveaway.
Yeah, there's going to be a
The
giveaway.
archive viewers.
Look
Tonight.
in
We're
the
gonna do that
description.
tonight.
If you guys are watching this live, we do this every Wednesday when we record.
Yep.
This one was a little late. Normally it's earlier.
And I think we're at 53 subscribers now.
Yeah.
I'm hoping potentially by our
Yeah.
12th podcast, we can maybe get up to 60. So if you do watch us and you
Yeah.
haven't subscribed, just subscribe to us.
Yeah.
It's actually really cool when you see the views and stuff go and like subscribing and stuff. It's pretty cool and it's awesome if you guys subscribe. Yeah.
So what else do we want to plug? We wanted the website. Check out the website.
Check out the website, unitygaming.com.
If this goes up before, this is totally going to go up before the other video. So check Friday. We're going to be recording something that'll go up some point whenever I have the time. Hopefully
on
really
the
soon.
weekend.
Yeah.
I want to say the weekend. Try my hardest.
I think we're probably going to, over the next couple of weeks, hash out some more ideas for some more videos and stuff.
Yeah, so
try and get some more content out for you guys.
Yeah. Actually, if you guys have any
suggestions,
or even dry runs or any sort of content, or if you want us to add certain things into our podcast, like cut things out and add things, let us know.
Well, we're open to suggestions, and I'm going to do another shameless plug. If you are any sort of artistic abilities at all, if you know
Photoshop and stuff,
if you know Photoshop or anything like that, and you want to help out.
Because we are not
good at it.
Worst comes to worst, maybe I can buy you a game or something. Maybe. I don't know, depending if you do a great job.
We've got Steam inventories.
Yeah, we've got Steam stuff, so like we can trade games for backgrounds and stuff like that.
End of every podcast, we can shout out to you for like ever or something.
Yeah, and if you credit at the bottom, like we need help with this stuff, and we'd love to kind of get some help from some of you guys. Yeah.
So once again, I guess
we'll call it.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Check once again down below for the game we're going to be giving away, Trapped Dead.
That's for the archive viewers, live viewers.
Yeah. For if you're watching it live, we're going to give it away right now. So, have yours. This is a good night, but it's going to be a good day, good morning, good whatever, whenever you watch this.
Good time.
Yeah, good time.
Great time.
Great time with Unity.
Unity, great. Yeah. We should talk about this all the time. Perfect. Yeah. Fuck that game. Alright, so have a good one. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. I'm Sompy.
Oh, are we doing that?
Yeah, I guess we forgot to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Dan, Captain Brenner.
I am Riccio, without left, just Riccio actually.
Yeah.
Just Riccio.
And again, I'm Sompy.
I'm Riccio.